Wait, there's two Grogus? Yo, what's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. Welcome back to another Diorama Talking More. Tonight we got special guest, MarvelNick352 over from Instagram. We're all going to call him Nick tonight, but I'm going to go ahead and bring Nick in, the Crate King, and we're going to chop it up on this Saturday. What's going on, Nick? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
All right. I'm a noob.
What's up, dude?
I hit the mic button. Muted myself.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, bro.
Yeah, we're good. We're all good. Yeah, man. I appreciate you taking the time out on the weekend to come join me and us in the chat and talk about dioramas and, you know, props and crates and all that sorts of stuff. So really appreciate it. First, want to start out with, you know, it's another Saturday. I think this is our 8th Saturday of the live doing dioramas and artists over from Instagram. So just thank you all for the support. We got 12 people in here already tonight. I'm going to go ahead and give a few shout outs to some folks. Nick, you can see the chat, right? You're over on YouTube watching the chat?
Yeah, let me pull it up. Let's see.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead and give a few shout outs here. Omar, what's going on? Omar was first tonight. Star Marvel's second and third. Billy Moon, what's going up, dude? Noah's in the house. Noah was on last week. Hey, Noah, thanks for the support, coming out to support Nick tonight. KJ Smith, what's going on? Adam Gomez, what's up, dude? I don't know if you saw the post he had earlier, but what was it, Thursday night? My weeks running together. There was a couple of lies, but Thursday night I wasn't paying attention and I got caught sleeping, and he caught that in a digital form with me and two Grogus. Diorama Project, what's going on? Vasco Toys, what's going on, dude? Happy Saturday. Toying Around, yo, what's up, dude?
Toying Around, what's up, bro? Kev.
You giving you props on that haircut. Crimson 1 minute, she made it. Yes, she did. Jeez. Cool. Well, we got a crowd tonight. They're all coming out to support you, Nick. So I do thank everybody coming out and doing that. We do have a couple surprises tonight. One we posted about, and I was surprised. Nick reached out to me today and was like, hey, I want to do something special for our guest. And, dude, he's got an amazing giveaway. And as usual, you know, I'll also be giving away an action figure. And this week, Toy Maestro came through. He sent me a package, guys, a huge package of toys. And tonight we have Firestar. And I was hesitant, man. I didn't want to give this one away, but it's going to go away to one of you guys. There's a lot of accessories in here. And the 1/12 scale pets, man. I love the little dogs and cats and stuff. You know, laugh at me if you want to, but I do. And so this is a great action figure, guys. And Nick. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, the dog. I think that's a cool feature.
And then for us tonight, you're going to give the audience a couple crates, right?
Oh, yeah. Got 4 crates to give out.
Dude, that is That's amazing. And you wanted to give that all to one winner, or do you want to split it up again, with 4 different winners? How you want to do that?
Yeah, we'll do one winner getting all 4.
Nice, dude. That's going to be a huge jackpot for somebody. So we'll have 2 giveaways tonight. We'll do it about, what do you say, about 45 minutes, an hour in. We'll do a spinny wheel of death. Everybody, if you want to be a part of that, you just need to get in the chat at that time. Hopefully you spend the whole night with us, but get in the chat at that time and we'll throw you in the wheel. And then hopefully, 2 people will walk away with an action figure and some awesome crates from Nick. All right, well, we got that out the way, Nick. Let's start talking dioramas and stuff, dude. So, to start out with, for those that maybe don't know you, most people I think are going to know you because this week I've had the most shares I think I've ever had any week. I counted them up. There was like 22 shares just today of this. So you got a lot of support out there, man. And there's a lot of people coming out to see it. But if they don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do and maybe why you do it.
All right, so basically I started collecting figures back in like 2009, and I actually was a part of like the first group on YouTube with Bug and Chartermus and all them way back when, and unfortunately I had some hard financial times and I had to give them all up. Oof, man, that was tough. I gave up on collecting for a little while. Got back into it about 2019, and I mean that's almost like 10 years after.
Uh-oh. We lost Nick. Let me see what's going on. I'm typing to you guys like you can't hear me. It's Nick that can't hear me. Sorry, guys. Let me see if I can get Nick back on here and see what's going on. Looks like his audio is getting a little choppy towards the end there, so apologize about that. Okay. Little interference, guys. So again, I'm gonna reach out to Nick and see if he's out or if he's jumping back online. So hey, thanks everybody. We got 26 people in here. I see some new people come through. Prime to the first. What's up, man? The Sunny channel. What's going on? So brother, what's up, dude? Hope I'm not missing some. DJ Omega Supreme, what's going on? Terraformer, what's up, dude? J Figs, what's going on? We lost Nick due to some technical difficulties. I think he's going to try to jump back on. So give us a few minutes to figure it out. There he is. He'll be back in a second. So until then, I'm going to talk about myself. I know that's not why you guys are here, but I'm going to do it anyway. So this week was a long week, fun week. Started out Thursday. The weekend starts on Thursday now with Unboxing Tuesdays with Kev and ToyingAround. And this week, the enablers were on. So me, Prime, Mario, and Kevin were on there on Kevin's show, just chopping it up, unboxing toys. I think it was primarily me unboxing toys. I unboxed like a shitload of toys. They got boxes everywhere around me. One of my favorite things I think I unboxed was Stormbreaker. This thing is impressive. It's got a lot of weight behind it. I could come swinging at you pretty quick. I definitely would go for the head. If I was going to take out like a big, world eater or universe eater, I probably wouldn't go for like, the arm or the chest. I'd probably go for the head if I had one of these available to me. But that was pretty cool. Running through the chat here. Yeah, that thing, it could do real damage as is, even though it's plastic. I think I could hurt somebody with it. It's got some weight. Unboxing Tuesdays. Did I say Tuesday? Man, I don't know what I'm talking about. Unboxing Thursdays. Thanks for correcting me. The duck. Hold on a second. Let me pop some of these up here. Sorry, guys. There's some funny stuff going on. There's two Grogu's, guys. There's two Grogu's. Everybody hit that like button. I like where Vasco's head's at. Hit that like button, guys. Come on. I can't actually see the number of likes, but I'm sure there's a ton of likes. The Figure Report, what's going on, dude? I'm just catching that you're in here. Mayhem Madness, what's going on? Man, there it is. So, brother. The Duck Dynasty people making sure you know they mess with you. Oh, man. Man, I guess I did say Tuesday. Sorry, guys. I almost knocked over Superman. Well, you guys got any questions for me while we wait on Nick to come back through? Hit that like button. I like that. Hit that like button. Come on, guys. So anyway, yeah, the weekend started with Thursdays, unboxing Thursdays, rolled into Friday with the Infinity Equation. You know, got to chop it up with those guys. And here we are tonight, Saturday, with Marvelous Nick. Hopefully, you know, we got a little intermission here, but hopefully back on Marvelous Nick here in a few, and then we'll get into it. The Infinity Equation was awesome. Those guys are super nice guys, you know, very knowledgeable on what's going on in the toy industry. So it was fun to chop it up with them. I think there was like 5 of us. That's the most I've ever been in a stream. So that was fun to, you know, be in a large stream like that with a whole bunch of folks. Sunny Channel. I just bought some pink foam, and I know it's all the time, but what's the best paint to use? Honestly, you know, the cheap acrylic paints that you can buy from like Walmart, or I think Target might have it, but it's just Apple Barrel. Let me grab a few. I'll show you. Oh, really? Now it doesn't want to zoom? There we go. Or focus. So Apple Barrel is decent, and I think it's under $1. You can probably catch it on sale for maybe 75 cents for one of these, and it's cheap acrylic. It's great for dioramas and pink foam. You do want to make sure that you put some kind of primer down. A lot of people use like Mod Podge. They put like black in the Mod Podge to give it like a base coat. I think you can do gray. Yeah, those are cheap acrylic paints. They adhere pretty well and they dry pretty fast. You can mix them, blend them. Yeah. Hopefully that answers it for you, Sonny. Oops. I don't know if we'll go 6 hours. It'll be rough for me to do 6 hours by myself. I'll be honest. But I'll go as long as you guys want to go under 2 hours. I just tried to buy some pink foam yesterday at the Home Depot, and shit was like 15 feet high, and no one was there to cut it for me. You know, they sell the 2x2 1-inch pieces. It's like a side stack a lot of times you can find. And those are pretty easy to contend with. The only problem with those is I think all of them have like where they cut it, there's going to be a bow on one end. So you're going to lose about 4 inches of the 24 piece, 24 by 24 piece. So, that kind of sucks, but those are manageable, especially if you got like a vehicle where, you know, 8x4 sheet ain't going to fit. Yeah, the 2x2 is like $6. I mean, it's cheaper to buy the big ones. However, the 4x8 sheets have where they're already scored and you can break them off. So you kind of lose the ability to have these large sheets. So the 1/2-inch foam doesn't have that. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. Hopefully that made sense. I'm making an ice cream machine. How do I get the ice logo to stick without seeing the paper? How are you doing that? Are you like printing it out and like gluing it onto the surface? You could do a water slide. Let me see if I can pull some up and show you real quick. You can do a water slide, which is pretty easy. You can print out. Oh, the Crate King is back. There he is. Dude, I was running some interference, but I was running out of shit to talk about.
Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Oh, no worries, dude.
Yeah, I just had some technical difficulties. My bad.
Oh, I understand. One thing I meant to say, dude, I was peeping that shirt. That's a dope shirt, dude. Where'd you get that? I think I know, but where'd you get it?
Got it from Kev. Touring around.
Kev. I might have to get one of those unless they're sold out. All right. Intro's over. This is the show. We're back in it. We actually didn't lose anybody. If anything, there's more people here now, so that's awesome. Glad you're back. Glad you can make it back. So the question I led off with, and you started answering, is where you started. You answered that, but what it is you do, and where you're planning on taking that in 2021. Let's change the question a little bit, but
yeah. So basically, I'm just working on all kind of stuff. My main thing is the shipping crates. That's doing really well. I feel like I got to get my skills up though. I see the stuff you're working on, the stuff 796 does. Oh man, you guys are great. So yeah, I definitely got to level up.
yeah, I mean, honestly, dude, I feel like I'm the same way. I see all these great artists out there. Even you, I've looked at your work, especially in your posing game, and then the dioramas you're using behind those, like those buildings you've been working on. The brickwork is phenomenal. So I would say you're doing great work. Grass, I guess grass always looks greener on the other side, but I would agree that 796 Studios does do great work in so many different areas. So definitely props to him. But I would say, dude, your diorama game looks strong to me, and those crates are freaking amazing, dude. I love. I don't, for some reason, I couldn't find mine, but I have a prop pack from you that included a couple crates and a couple other things that I'll show later on. Are you still selling the prop packs?
Yeah, those are still for sale. I haven't been doing too much this year. Man, I think I wore myself out last year. Oh man, it was nonstop. Also, but last year I had a job where I was only working 3 days a week, so I had plenty of time for, taking photos, making dioramas, props, all kind of stuff. Now I'm working sometimes 6 days a week.
Wow.
So it's really tough. But mostly on the weekends I make all my stuff. Try to post as much as I can. Try to take as many photos as possible.
Some people are saying they can't hear you, Nick, but I can hear you, so that's odd. Hold on. Is that old or new? Hold on. I can hear you just fine, so I don't think it's us. Everybody can hear Nick, right? Is that an old? Maybe it's how it's being sorted. Is that an old? Yeah. Okay. So some can hear you, some can't. So I think it's probably technical difficulties on theirs. They're saying your audio is just a little low. I can hear you just fine though. So that's good. Yeah, seems good. So anyway, sorry to interrupt that. Yeah, dude, the prop packs are awesome, and it is easy to get, kind of work, especially when you were pumping as much work out. I was seeing it all through your Instagram, and then like real life gets in the way, right? So it's fortunate that you can make it here tonight with us since you're working so much. So thank you for coming out and joining us. So
yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so I guess 2021 is going to be a little slow for some of the prop packs.
Yes, in general. My main thing is going to be, my main focus is the shipping crates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting to get to a point where I make them pretty fast. So yeah, that's going to be my main focus is the shipping crates. And I just want to start adding to my brick walls. Like I feel like they were really kind of plain. And one of the ones I made most recently, I actually had I added what would you call that? Like pipe work along the outside.
Yeah.
So yeah, just little stuff I want to start adding, working on making my windows better, doors, stuff like that. I made something recently also with a door. It was pretty challenging. You got to get the cuts just right. It's always important to use a brand new blade. Sometimes you'll use 10 blades in one sitting. So that's the most important thing is having a sharp blade.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I agree with you. Those doors can be tricky, especially like those straight cuts. Like I end up resorting to, some other things to get better cuts because I can be kind of shaky, but you're right. A sharp blade and a straight edge will get you very far. Um, what's been your inspiration for the crates? Where did that originate, and how long have you been building the crates?
Oh well, that's easy. So I'm always watching cartoons, and there's this episode of the X-Men where they run into oh, it's not X Factor. Who is it they run into? It's the team with Strong Guy.
I don't know.
I don't know. Somebody put it down in the chat if you recall that episode. So basically, they were in a warehouse, and there was a shot where somebody standing on a wall of shipping crates, and I thought to myself, I should try my shot at
X
that, see
Factor.
how it goes.
X Factor. All right. Okay, we're driving now.
Yeah, X Factor. There you go.
I did. Some people were complaining that we're too opposite on volumes. I was really high, you were really low, so I turned my gain down to try to equal out. Hopefully, that helps a little bit. But so yeah, that's awesome, dude, and they look really good. I remember when I got mine in hand, I was surprised at the detail, the size, and how nice the cuts were. How realistic they look. What tools do you use to build those crates?
Um, I don't
I don't
even
want
know.
to reveal any of your secrets, so whatever you're comfortable talking about.
Oh no, actually, yeah, I plan on doing a tutorial soon. Hold on, let me grab one of my tools.
Cool. Yeah, I love some tools. I'm ready to see what he's got.
So I got this bad boy right here.
Oh, nice.
It's basically a hot wire
I'm gonna zoom in on you real quick so people
cutter.
There we go.
It's got this hot wire here. That's pretty much what helps. It makes me get those even cuts. I try to do the crates 3 inches by 3 inches.
That's got a large cutting surface. I have a Proxon, and the cutting surface is so small, and then the fence that it comes with is really flimsy. But I like how that is adjustable on both sides of the bed, so it stays level. Oh, those look dope. Nice and clean.
I actually don't have any ready. All the ones I did have ready, I shipped out today. Definitely always use one of these or an X-Acto. This right here is an important tool as well to help give it that wood look, like the wood grain.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Cool. And you just brush that along like one way, and you get those wood grain effects.
Yep, just like that.
Nice. Yeah, they look really dope. And then using obviously different paints to build up those different shades of the kind of the woods, the weather look. And are you using like acrylic paints and stuff?
I got them here as well. As a matter of
Oh,
fact, I had to go buy some today.
apple barrel. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
I made
just
a
talking.
post earlier on my story about these because people are constantly asking me about them.
Yeah, dude. Even though like they're cheap paints, they're great for dioramas, aren't they? Like
Yeah,
there's some real good paints for.
yeah, I use them all the time. So they work fine.
And then, um, so you had a couple different colors there. Yellow was one that I wasn't actually expecting. What are you using the yellow for?
Um, that's pretty much it. I use that for I dry brush the yellow on there,
Hmm.
and also this khaki I dry brush. I go heavy on the brown at first. I start with the darker color, and then dry brush with the lighter colors.
Nice. Yeah, I'm going to give that a shot. I've been trying to. I've done a few crates, more smaller scale crates, and they don't pop like yours do, and that may be what it is that yellow and that khaki bringing it out. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
that's definitely it. It's the yellow and the khaki for sure. I
Nice.
see tons of people. Man, oh man, there's so many people making crates now, and I see that they go heavy on the brown. If you just give it a dry brush with a lighter color, it
Yeah.
definitely helps a lot.
Word. I'm about to try that because yeah, I'm following that category. Mine definitely look brown. Like I get that the dark color and then one shade of brown, but it didn't look weathered like yours did. And I got it now. I got your number. I'm gonna try it out. I'll send you some pics. You tell me how I did.
Yeah, definitely. I love it, man. A lot of people, they'll post uh, in their stories or regular posts and tag me when they're making shipping crates. It's really cool, and I love seeing uh, just regular posts with my shipping crates, all the dope shots people put up. It's awesome. It's a great feeling, and they tag me in it, and I get to see my work and some of my favorite toy photographers. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's got to be a good feeling when you see
Yeah.
somebody that's got your stuff in there. I actually used one of your photos. Hope you didn't mind for the giveaway, dude. That Batman,
Oh no, that's
yeah,
fine.
that was a great photo. Do you mind if we pull up your Instagram and just go through there a little bit and show off some of your work and your posing is freaking awesome. I love it, and just wanted to show off your Instagram if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right, let me share the screen here. Here, let's not show my chat. There we go.
I'm trying to read this chat. Somebody said, Adam Pena. Nick must have a small factory of workers behind the scene.
There we go.
Why do I keep losing the chat? I can't see it.
I popped it up on the screen, his question, but the figure report said, Mike, you must be good luck because I just got my Kickstarter spawn shipping notice. I don't really know if that's a good thing because I've had my shipping notice since the 2nd and it said it was supposed to be here the 6th. And the history is only label has been printed. So I don't know if I'm ever getting mine. Oh, Mayfix Superman just fell hard. All right, I got
No.
two. That's fine. All right, so enough about the chat for a second. I'm gonna dive into Nick's Instagram page. You guys, if you're not following Nick, please go give him a follow. His Instagram's right here. There's no excuse to be like, oh, I didn't know what his Instagram was, because here it is. Most of you guys are probably already following, but for those who aren't, go give him a follow. So I'm using two screens. I'm gonna try to pull this a little closer. All right, it's Shang-Chi Day. Here we go. That's dope, dude. Move my camera out the way.
And those shipping crates, they are not actually mine. I got those from somebody on Instagram named Schizo Customs, and those actually came from overseas.
Oh
Took they
yeah,
took they took forever to get to me.
yeah. I know Skizzo. I actually hit him up. I was like, hey, consider joining the live tonight. And he's like, dude, I'll be sleeping. That's my sleep time. So he's complete opposite our time, I guess. But yeah, dude, I love this photo. Um, you mind if I ask what are you using to shoot? Are you using like your cell phone or are you using a DSLR?
Yeah, it's a DSLR. I actually don't even remember the name. I think it's a Canon, uh, T Rebel. I'm not sure, but yeah, that's what I use. Plenty of lights. I got 6 lights on my table.
So you talked about this earlier, talking about your doors and then the pipe work, and I'm seeing it here. And dude, it looks real. We were talking about the bricks earlier too. Yeah, that looks amazing. It looks like a real wall back there and a real door. I like how you got, kind of a warehouse door where you press it in.
Yeah, right. That's the look I was
Focus.
going for.
Yeah, looks real good. All right, here's the behind the scene shot. This is cool.
Yeah, I always try to post the behind the scenes. I think that's like, the coolest part. Like people get to see what's going on. And I think it helps newer toy photographers, people that are just trying to get an idea of how to even do these shots. I think the behind the scenes is really important.
Yeah, yeah. One of the things I struggle with is the setup. So these kind of details really help me a lot because I struggle with lighting. I struggle with kind of composition. I'm just terrible at taking photos, but dude, this is dope, and it definitely is helpful. I see you got some flight stands. What flight stands are those?
I actually made those myself.
Oh shit!
Of course, inspired by 796. Yeah, actually, I got those from. I went to Walmart and they had these Christmas decorations that like you stick them in the ground outside in the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So I broke off the Christmas decorations and I folded up the wire, and it worked out perfectly.
Oh man, you know what? I really wanted to. Are these the Hasbro exclusive, like one pack, single packs?
Right? Yeah, that's what those
Yeah,
are. I just got those a week ago.
those are dope, dude.
Yeah, after seeing the Modoc and the what is it, the Scientist Supreme, I believe, I definitely had to get these.
Did you already get Modoc in hand, or is that on pre-order?
Oh no, that's on pre-order.
Okay. Well, I was about to say I haven't even seen it. I like these the panels in the back too. Those are Death Star panels. Did you print those or did you buy those?
Oh no, I don't have a print. I actually got those from Kev also from the 3D Dio prints on Instagram.
Man, he doesn't tell me anything about these. I could use some of these. Here we go. Some dude. That wall back there is dope. Really dope. I like the threshold around the door. Yeah, you might have to show me how you did that, or you are going to show me how you do it if you don't mind.
Yeah, definitely.
That looks
Yeah,
really good.
I made that for King B Cooper on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love his work.
Yeah.
Man, great work.
You mind if I ask how you're doing the grout and the kind of the white there?
Oh yeah, I actually got a uh, man, I forget what it's called, but
Is that the
it's
drywall
actually
spackle?
yeah,
Oh
exactly.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
exactly what it is. I get it from the Dollar Tree just for $1.
Yeah.
Mix it up with some white paint
Hmm.
and put it in the crevices, get it in there, wipe it down.
How do you do your brickwork? Do you use like a X-Acto knife or pencil, or how you doing it?
Both, because at first I go through with the X-Acto knife, and then I use a pencil to make the cracks just a little bit wider.
Mario did join, so all the kudos we said earlier don't matter. So he's late, so we'll retract all those. Um, that's dope, dude. It looks really good, and you can see where there's some spots missing, like it's aged and it's falling out. I go back to the pipes, dude. The weathering on those pipes, especially in this photo, just look really good, really good. Look at that. Feet planted. I mean, you got some good posing skills. Oh, you said you were part of, you work with the ACBA guys, right? So,
Right? Yeah, yeah. The original group back in 2009. Yeah, that was my first time working on putting the pipes on the dial.
what did you use for the pipes?
So those are wooden sticks, dowels actually. Yeah, that's what they're called, dowels.
Yeah. Okay.
And I got this pack from Amazon. It's like some kind of silly straws or builder straw, something like that. It's
Yeah.
called.
Hmm.
And then basically I put them together, spray paint them silver, and then just dry brushed like a brown. I tried to make my own rust color, little orange, little brown,
Yeah.
mixed together, dirty it up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Looks good, dude. Looks real good. How are you using that's like hot glue to attach to the wall? Or are you using something?
Right. Yeah, I did use hot glue. I want to try to use another method next time because when you actually, I always go to Google and reference I type in like New York walls, try to look up pictures on Google, and you know that that doesn't seem realistic because there's nothing holding it actually to the wall. So, like I said, I'm still working on perfecting my craft.
Yeah. You know something I did, and I just did this the other week for the first time, is using Google Earth. I dropped myself in New York and then just started going down the streets and taking screenshots of anything that I liked. It was really cool. It's like doing drive-bys, but from your computer at home.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it's crazy because I'm literally, I go for walks with my family and stuff, and especially a lot last year with COVID going on. Well, I mean, it's still going on, but it was scary to go out anywhere. So I just go for a walk, and I look at everything differently. I'm looking at stuff, and it's almost like I'm studying things, so that when I come back home, I can try to recreate that through dioramas.
Yeah, dude, that research is key, right? You can fake a lot of things, but if proportions and stuff ain't right, it's just not going to look right to the eye, right?
Yeah, I've literally walked up to a wall and put my hand on the wall to try to scale things out sometimes.
Right.
I'll like literally stand next to a door, see how much taller it is than I am. It's crazy.
All right, so I know we're talking about a lot of different things here, but action figures are obviously in here. So you're into the Power Rangers line, Lightning Collection, is that right?
Yep, that's true. I stick to the OG stuff. I don't
Mighty
really,
Morphin.
yeah, I'm not really hip to anything after that, honestly. Um, but that Ranger Slayer, I just had to get it. She looks really cool. I've never read any of the Power Rangers comics.
Yeah, I've got a few of the Boom comics. I haven't read them, but they look really dope. And I'm with you. The Mighty Morphin is like that's me as a kid. I didn't watch them really after any of those other series, but I'm with you. I was really surprised by its Alpha 5 figure. This is actually my truck figure. This I keep this in my glove box and I play with it, when I get bored in the truck because I don't know. It surprisingly had more articulation than I expected, and it's a fun figure. Um,
So you call it a truck figure, not your pocket figure.
yeah, because I don't put it in my pocket. I just leave it in my console in the truck. That's my spin on a pocket figure, truck figure. Uh, all right. I like how you did that setup though. Using it looks great. Using the sci-fi panels, and you got Zordon back there and Alpha 5. Those Lightning Collection figures are awesome, dude. Super articulated.
Yeah, I collect Legends, Lightning Collection, some GI Joe, um, and now I'm starting to get into the Mafex. As you can see there, I got Miles. He's really dope. I can't wait to get. I got Peter B coming and Superman as well.
Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. I'm really jealous of that Superman. Was not able to get that one, but I will say that Peter B is dope, dude. It's a good figure, great figure. Especially like I was really surprised the Spider-Man form is as good as it is. Um, yeah, so you could basically get two figures at one. It's dope.
Right. Yeah, I thought that was a great idea by Mafex. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
This Miles figure, I love it, but I'm also scared of it because I don't want to use it too much and like it's so thin, right? I'm scared to break it. But man, he looks good. And these crates, dude, these crates are awesome. Here we go, guys. Here's some crates. Somebody's gonna win some crates tonight. All right, so here's some work in progress shots. So this is before you got the door in and painted up.
Yeah, I didn't even put the grout work yet. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see that now. Okay. All right, this is a Valentine's Day shot. All right, all right. I like the fire escape, dude. Is this also your build?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hmm.
nice. Yeah, dude. When you see someone doing fire escapes, you know they have a lot of patience. They are not quick builds. They are
Yeah,
time
you
consuming.
you you were making something recently with a fire escape. That looked really good. Really, that looks great.
Yeah, I'll show it off. I got it behind me. I'll show it off a little bit, but yeah, they're challenging and a lot of measurements and stuff like that. They're fun though. I like
Yeah,
these shots.
and aside from, like I said, real life, looking around and looking at things, also you guys inspire me as well. I see you, and like I said, 796. He's got the build wars going on with Darth Dondaron. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. All you guys inspire me too.
All right, here's some Odious. Did you pick up the new Rubio head, or are you gonna pick it up?
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Yeah, Wade's playing around, man. He needs to hurry up and send me that.
Yeah, dude, I got that one, and they're on my shelf. But dude, I ain't gonna lie, that head sculpt almost fits on just about any body type, long as proportionally it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Um, oh, that's another dope die. Did you make that diorama too?
Yep. Yeah.
Dude,
I haven't purchased any dials from anyone. That's something I want to start doing. I got a few. Actually got a props pack from the Beltran brothers,
yeah,
but I actually haven't gotten any dial pieces from anyone.
killing it, dude. That looks good. I really like the cracks and then the missing pieces. That's a concept that can be hard to get for some people, and that looks really good. I keep trying to stop on that last frame. Is there another picture of it? There we go. Yeah, it looks good, dude.
And that right there actually was the
Oh,
first time as well where I was trying something new. I did like a second layer because the first layer was just the thick pink foam, like the 1 inch thick, and then I put a second layer of like the poster board
hmm.
where you peel off the paper and just use the foam. So I try to do like the brickwork in the back and then uh, just the cement on the second one.
Where do you get that foam core? Because every foam core I buy, the paper does not come off well enough. I feel like I
Yeah,
have
I
to
know.
like.
I know what you mean because the one that works for me the most is I get from Dollar Tree,
Hmm.
and then I ended up going to Walmart and trying to get one from there, and that did not work. Like I had a hard time with the paper; it was really pissing me off.
Yeah, I'm about to check out the Dollar Tree one then, because yeah, everything that I buy, like I've been to Michael's, I bought some from Walmart. I think I got some from Hobby Lobby, and every time like it comes off, but then you have still that white fuzzy. It's not clean like you see with um a lot of them. So I'm going to try that out. So what'd you say, Dollar Tree?
Yeah, they're from
Nice.
Dollar Tree.
And then there's a question of the body you used here.
Oh, that's actually a Lightning Collection figure. I believe it's the Gold Ranger. Yeah, the Gold Lightning Collection.
Oh, maybe that was a general question, but still, that actually looks pretty good. Uh, what what y'all favorite body for the Odious? I can't read. Sorry, Star Marvel. I don't know if I have a favorite body. I think right now he's on the 80th anniversary cap, but I've put mine on Mezco figures. I put mine on Hasbro figures. Like I was saying earlier, proportioning as long as it makes sense, I feel like it can go on any body type. And that's the same with most head sculpts. But oh, we got some raffles going on.
Yep, which that one's still going on actually.
Is that Greyhawk?
Right, yeah, it's the gray one.
Yeah, remind me. I'm gonna get in on that one. I'll buy a couple slots. I don't have that one. For some reason, oh, that's Jay's comment. Dude, I didn't get this toxin figure either, but it looks dope in the shot. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I like it. For me, I kind of shy away from the bigger figures because I like the I like articulation. Like that's the most important thing to me with a figure. Um, but he was just so massive. I I, I just had to get him. That face sculpt looks great.
Hmm.
So yeah, I like him actually. And for a big figure, it has good articulation.
Is it a reuse of the Monster Venom body?
Oh yeah, one hundred
Okay.
percent reuse. Yeah, the only thing that's different is the tentacles.
So I got two of those Eddie Brock Monster Venoms, and every time the ratcheting and the crunch broke on mine. So I'm really kind of scared of that figure for some reason. Yeah, I keep it because I love Venom, but I don't know about that body. But Dude, this is a dope picture too. Um, all right. Hey, is that the toy box one?
Yeah, that's the toy box.
Dude, that one's better than the Hasbro one for sure. I got that for my son. Ended up keeping it for myself.
Did you get the Iron Man setup? The whole
Nah,
armor?
I wish I would have. As soon as I found out about them, like everybody's now buying them, so they're not available. But
Yeah, as soon as I seen it, I was like, I gotta find out if this fits for Legends. Yeah, I ended up getting a couple of them. I'm working on getting some lights put into them.
oh, dude, yeah, that'll look dope. Um, but yeah, so I thought I could take the head off this one and then put the Marvel Legend head on. And what ended up happening is I ripped the peg out of the head, so I got to heat it up and put it back on. But yeah, dude, I like this figure a lot. Actually, he's on my desk all the time, headless right now, but he's on the desk. Oh yeah, I also got some of these from you too. So your prop pack is dope. Probably should talk about that here in a minute. But dude, you loaded it up. There's a lot of things I wasn't expecting in that prop pack. So I was really happy when I got it. I'm gonna try to get into a few more of those crate shots where you got like crates everywhere. Oh, dude, is that your own graffiti? How are you doing that graffiti? Sorry.
Oh no, that's all right. With that actually, that's I printed that from the internet. Um, and I ended up taking the paper, wetting it, and I just kept passing glue over it and just wetting it until it was almost like meshed into the wall. And I wanted to get it to where it seeped into the lines of the wall to try to make it look, as realistic as possible.
Yeah. I want to give that a shot because I've been trying to do. I want to get into graffiti, but I don't have any experience with it, and it definitely takes a certain style that I don't currently have. So
Yeah,
this may
I
be a
wish I
way I
could do
can.
graffiti. That would be great. I wish I had artistic skills like you actually. You can draw. I saw a while ago you were talking about the stickers and stuff, and like that's cool. I wish I could draw, man.
Yeah, I mean, I like drawing; it's fun, but dude, I don't know if I can do graffiti, but I want to give this a shot. I did not think about doing this, so I'm gonna have to try that out. That's cool. It looks good. Yeah. Where'd you wait? I see something here that I don't know about. These little props too. You got like a spray can. Is that a spray can?
Actually, that was a piece of a dowel, a wooden dowel that I cut up and just painted it, just to try to make it look like he had a spray can in his hand.
What about the there's like a Coke box down there, a pizza box.
Oh, I got those from the that's the props pack I was talking about. I got from the
Oh, okay.
Beltran brothers.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. That's cool. All right, back to the mission of finding the crate picks. Let me just get out of here and just go there. All right, there's the man right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off of you. Um. Oh wait, here's another. I'm gonna get sidetracked, dude. When I see pictures I like, you got this double door here. I really like that.
Oh yeah, and with that wall, that was one of the first times I had this idea because I had just got the Miles Morales, and they got the magnetic hands.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I went to I think it was Hobby Lobby, and I got like a strip of magnets. Like on one side, it's like glue, so it almost looks like a rolled up piece of tape, and I put it on the wall. I dry brushed it. It's already black, so I just dry brushed it with a gray.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, since it's magnetic, any of the Mafex figures stick to it.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, that's. I have not taken advantage of anything like that in my dioramas. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I don't mind giving out any tips and hints. I tell people all the time on Instagram, just message me. I don't mind. I love helping other people out. And honestly, that's how I got better at taking my photos. A lot of guys on Instagram, they'll message me, and I'll just ask them like, what do you think about this? What do you think about my shots, lighting? And the community is great, man. There's so many cool people, so many people that if you just reach out to them and ask questions, they're willing to help. So I always want to do the same in return. Anybody ever have any questions about anything, I'm not gonna keep anything from anyone. um You know, I'll tell you from step one to the final step exactly how to make a shipping crate. I don't mind.
Yeah, that's cool, dude. I am obviously all about the community, but one thing I noticed, and you kind of hit on it, especially on the Instagram side, like I feel like the community is very strong and they're very supportive, and it's how the community grows. Like, and that's a great mentality to have. I'm glad to see that. Um, so one thing I noticed back there, and I forgot about it, I see a lot of stickers. Why am I missing it? Where'd it go?
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I know.
I need one of your stickers.
Yeah, man. You know what I'll do? Remind me. I'll send you. Oh no, give me your address. I probably have it, and I'll send you a sticker prop pack. And there's some Odia stickers in there, some stuff that I've been drawing. There's some like 20-year-old art in there, dude, that I drew back in high school. But I turn them into stickers. So yeah, I'll send you a bunch of stickers. Oh crap, I don't have them here. I also have some custom graffiti stickers that I've people have sent me, and I'll send you some of those too. Like they're on like the postal service like free stickers where they're like doing graffiti style stuff.
Right.
So those are really dope too. I'll send you some of those. Um, you know what? I just realized that time flies when you're having fun. But I realized it's 50 minutes into the hour. Oh, and I found the crates. So here's all the crates, guys. I've always really liked how you got these pictures. They're very dynamic, and the fact that your crates look like they're being thrown. How are you doing that? I've always want to ask that. Are you willing to share that?
Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's just it takes some time, and basically they're all just leaning on each other. I just got into like using sticky tack, which I got from Amazon. It's like really cheap. Uh, so sometimes if I can't get them to where they're just leaning on each other, I'll use some sticky tack in between. There's one shot in there somewhere where I actually show step for step me placing all of them on each other.
Dude, that looks like a great game of Jenga there. I don't know if I could play that game. Let's see if we can find that shot. Let me.
It's got the venom cap in it.
Speaking of, I have to thank you for that Venom cap. I would not have it in my collection if it wasn't for you. Is it back further here?
Yeah, you're getting close to it. It's
Getting
coming up.
warmer.
There
Getting
it is.
warmer. Boom.
You got to check out the BTS. One of them shows. There it is.
Look at all them crates.
Yeah, see, I didn't use any sticky tack there. They're just pretty much leaning on each other.
Dude, yeah. All right. And you did that in one take. Oh my god. This is the crate king, guys. The crate king. Not only can he make crates, he can pose crates. Um yeah, dude, that's dope. Oh, here's another angle. Look at that. There's so many crates, dude. That's freaking dope. I'm about to do some stickers, and I think some other people in the chat were going to send you some stickers too.
Oh
So
yeah, man. If you got stickers of your logo, yeah, definitely send those out to me. I actually want to get a logo made myself. Like how you have, Kev has. There's a lot of cool ones, so I want to try to get a logo for myself.
yeah, dude, that'd be cool. Yeah, you have to. I'll exchange some stickers with you too. I really like this select figure. Probably one of my most favorite select figures. All those Venom heads.
Yeah, I dropped it and one of the heads like it snapped from the peg. So
Mm,
that's actually sitting on there. It's the main head. It's actually sitting on there with a sticky tack underneath it.
okay. Yeah, dude, that's an awesome piece. The only thing that for mine anyway, and I think this may be common, is like the legs. Just they're terrible on it, but it's a
Yeah,
great looking figure.
he's really top heavy. That's
Yeah.
one of my favorite picks there.
Oh yeah. And yeah. Ooh, that's a dope one.
And
And that figure is dope.
I got those milk crates from Kev also touring around 3D dial prints on Instagram.
For some reason, I didn't realize 3D was it 3D Dio prints is Kev. That's dope.
Oh man, I put a secret out there.
I did like this figure too here. I really like that attachment arm that came with him.
Yeah, I ended up getting a couple more just for that alone. and I was trying to paint them because I wanted to get them to be red and black so they could fit on the Carnage. But I ended up just painting them all black, using them for a couple of Venom shots. I'm just starting to get into trying to paint on figures and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, so it must have been you that I saw do that. I saw it somewhere. It must have been you. Well, how about this? So we'll I'm gonna stop sharing here, and like we promised, about an hour in, we would do a giveaway. Um, which one do you want to do first? Excuse me, guys, that was totally disgusting. If you heard it, which one do you want to do first? You want to give some crates away? You want to give a figure first?
yeah,
Um,
let's do the figure first.
all right, sounds good. Let me get this. Mike or Nick? What? I don't know what's going on. I wasn't paying attention to the chat.
I'm gonna check in on the chat here while you're setting
There
up
you go.
the
Thank you.
toy giveaway.
What did I do?
Prime to the First says Dollar Tree always works for me. Yeah, that's my go-to, Dollar Tree. They have all kind of goodies.
All right. Jay's creating beef. There's beef.
Uh-oh.
All right. So this is what we'll do, guys. We're gonna do the giveaway. So if you are listening but not in the chat, let me get over here to YouTube. Go ahead and get in the chat now. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, I'm gonna source all the names from the people that are in the chat. So start and commenting in the chat. Nick, what's your favorite number?
My favorite number?
Yeah, man.
3.
All right, get those threes in the chats, guys.
Let's see. Somebody had a question here. I don't know why the chat just keeps disappearing on me. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll give you guys about 2 minutes. So we'll say, actually, we'll just make it a round number. At 10, if you're not in the chat by 10, hitting those threes, you're not going to be a part of the crate or the figure giveaway. And just a reminder for those that are joining late and don't know, exactly what time 9 o'clock is. Just kidding, guys. The figure giveaway tonight is going to be brought to you by Toy Maestro. He's in the chat. He has sent us this figure tonight, the Firestar figure. This is a newer figure. And man, this thing has got some accessories. You got a little 1/12 scale pet. You got some fire effects. You get 2 heads, a couple hands. And this figure looks great. These head sculpts look great. The paint apps on this figure look great. Again, if you want to win this guy, make sure you're in the chat at 10 o'clock. I'll grab all the names from the participant list. We'll throw you into a spinny wheel. Last man or woman standing will take the figure home. I'll send that to you free of charge, so no charge on shipping. And you have a new figure in your collection. And this is a newer figure. I think this one just dropped recently, right, Nick?
Yeah, that one came out just recently, last month.
There you go. So, and this one is a single pack. I don't know if this is exclusive, but it wasn't a part of a wave. So this is a single release figure. So one lucky winner is going to take this home. And again, make sure you show some love to Toy Maestro. If you're not following him, go give him a follow. He's always got the toys that you want. He's got the latest things out. Actually, the box he sent me has got some really dope stuff in there. I'm not going to reveal them tonight because they're going to be part of future giveaways. But I can tell you, he's hooked it up, and he's making sure that he's keeping everybody happy in this toy giveaway. So I really appreciate him, and you guys make sure you go give him a follow. He is Toy Maestro over on Instagram. I'll make sure that information's in the description of the channel, YouTube channel.
Yeah, the chat here. There's a lot of people from the Tuesday crew here in the chat.
Yeah, I think we're kind of all at this. Are you a part of the Tuesday crew?
Oh man, I
see you in there.
I try. I'm telling you, by 8:30, I'm knocked out, man. I'm sleeping. I wake up really early to go to work. I go to the gym in the morning, then I go to work.
Yeah, dude. I know what you mean. I thought while we're waiting on the 10 o'clock. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I'll say this. I thought working from home, I'd have all so much more time to do stuff. Go to the gym, blah blah blah. I feel like I have less time to do stuff working from home than I did. All right, guys, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to grab all the participants. And wow, there's a big list. So thank you guys for all coming out. And we're going to throw this up in a spinny wheel for this Firestar giveaway tonight. So give me a second to get that set up, and then I will share it so you know that it's legit. I don't think I have any relatives in the chat tonight, so I will have a relative winning this one. I promised that was not rigged. That was legit, and I did not copy paste this correct.
I'm seeing a few questions in the chat, and I just cannot get to them. For some reason, it just keeps disappearing on me. Somebody said, do I wet the foam board before I take it off? No, I don't.
Oh, is that a secret? I need to maybe try wet.
No, I think they were referring to, remember we were talking about how we had a hard time peeling the paper off of the foam board?
Yeah. Huh, I have to give that a shot. Okay, remove my name from here. If I'm staring weird at the camera, guys, it's because I'm I'm concentrating on this spinny wheel.
Yeah, and if I'm looking away, it's because I'm trying to read these chats here.
All right, so, and let me make sure Toy Maestro is in here. I don't want him to win his own toy. I'm sure he understands that, and he's not, so that's cool. All right, we got a huge list tonight. Let me do the advanced options. Make sure we remove. Let's give this a name. This is the Firestar.
Vern's Hobby says, yo, I'm here, but I'm driving. Yeah, I've done that too, actually. I'm driving and I'm watching a live stream at the same time.
Let me make sure this pop. Oh, we got a spinny wheel. Wow, there's a lot of people in here. All right, guys, let me go ahead and share the spinny wheel, and we'll kick this off. Share screen. Boom. And we will do Chrome tab. We'll do spinny wheel.
Toy Maestro says, I need to learn to take pictures. My IG is horrible.
Well, all right. Here we go. Firestar giveaway. This is brought to you by Toy Maestro. Again, go follow him. Guys, if you win tonight, make sure you follow Toy Maestro. This is brought to you by him. So, the winners, please make sure you're following MarvellousNick352. I said that right. I'm bad with numbers. Yep. And then Toy Maestro over on Instagram. This is a trust system. I'm going to trust that you're doing that. But if you're a winner, just please go follow those guys. They're doing a lot of work out here for the community. So just make sure you follow them. Nick, it's your call. Tell me when to spin, and I'll spin.
Oh, yeah. Let's get it started. Go ahead.
All right. Boom.
Spin away.
Again, this is last man or woman standing. J Figs. All right. Ow.
J Figs in the house. Nope, he's out of the house.
He's out of the house. Toying around. I thought I knew you, but I don't know you. Later.
He might try to get it under one of his alias names.
That's true. Now we're going to have to look out for those aliases. And you know them, so help me. All right. KJ Smith. Sorry, dude. Next time. Every week I'll do a giveaway. Come on out. Toy Chase, always showing the love in the comments. I'm very sorry you didn't win tonight, but every night or every Saturday night you can try to win another one. Joe figured it out. You're out. Adam, later, dude. Prime to the first. We'll probably have to respin since he's out. Yeah. Just kidding. Later, Prime. 3J Factor. You're out. Jazz Dom. You're out. Billy Moon. Sorry, dude. Next time.
Adam asked in the chat if I was going to be doing any flight stands. No, sir. You got to go to 796 for that. There's someone else who does flight stands. Who is that?
I think there's ACBA flight stands too, right?
Right. And there's also a third person.
I don't know who that is. So, brother, you're out, dude. Clockwork, you're out. Ah, Emily, sorry. That's a previous winner. Alberto, you're out. I think you were in the Toying Around. I recognize the name. Starting to recognize a lot of names. Oh, DJ Omega Supreme, you're out, dude. Next time.
Yeah, I see a lot of familiar names in here.
Adam Gomez, dude, he drew some picture of me today from Thursday night. That it was freaking awesome. Thanks, Adam. Made me laugh hard. Oh, Astonishing News and Reviews, you're out. But you probably already had that figure. Daniel, you're out. Oh, Sunny Channel. But you know where to find this figure, right? Just go into the bathroom stall at Target, look up in the ceiling. I'm sure you'll find it, right?
Sonny's hilarious, man.
796. Crimson, you're out. All right, what are we down to, like final four? Final four, guys. Final three. Ah, Star Marvel. You've worn a figure before, so I'm sure that doesn't hurt too bad. Drew. All right. Well, Drew Dog Reviews is the winner tonight. Drew Dog, do me a favor. Go look me up on Instagram, High School Creations. Shoot me your address, dude, and I will send you the Firestar figure. Congratulations on the win. That's a sweet win. For all those that didn't win, I do apologize, but every week I'm going to give away a figure thanks to Toy Maestro. So please make sure that you join us every week. You get a chance to win a Hasbro figure. So, Nick, do you want to go ahead and roll into your giveaway, or do you want to chop it up a little bit more? Either way you want to do it, I'm down.
Yeah, let's get into that. Let's do this giveaway for these crates.
Cool. So basically, I'll just take the same names from the previous one. I'm going to rename this so people know this is a different giveaway. We'll do the Crate King giveaway. And this is for 4 crates, right?
Correct.
Dude, that is crazy. That is great. You guys
They
are
will
about
be painted and finished, of course.
That is an awesome giveaway, guys. 4 of those crates. These are nice size crates. Very solid quality crates. There's some lucky winner's about to get something super special here. Okay. We apply these changes. I put a $sign instead of 4. It's the same. $4. All right. So same participants from the last one. This is your giveaway, so I'm gonna let you call it. Let me know when to spin.
Yeah, let's get it going. Go ahead.
Here we go. I'm Vanna White tonight, and that is what's the Wheel of Fortune guy's name? I don't know.
Nobody remembers the guy. Just Vanna. That was it.
Here we go.
Everybody always remembers the hot chick.
Joe figured it out. You're out. Pat? It's not Pat. Oh, Jay Figs. No luck tonight, dude. Star Marvel. Out of here. Again, guys, this is for 4 crates from the Crate King. This is a special win. Adam, you're out. How come the figure report wasn't in here? I don't see his name anywhere. Had to be here at 10, dude. Sorry. Emily, you're out. Sorry. Next time. Jace Dom, you're out. KJ Smith, you're out. DJ Omega Supreme, you're out. Astonishing News and Reviews, you're out. But I don't know if you got any of these, but you really should get some of these crates from Nick. They're dope. Rhyme to the first. You're not first this time. You're last. Adam. There's a lot of Adams tonight. Adam Flores, you're out. Pop 2 for I can't even say that. You're out. Ah, Kev, you're out. But I know you already have some of these crates, so.
Actually, I owe Kev about 2 or 3 crates still.
Toy Chase, you're out. Yeah, he may be coming knocking for those crates after tonight. Crimson 1 minute, you're out. William Lunar. I don't recognize that name. So unfortunately, I don't think you'll find these in the ceilings of a Target restroom, but you can hit up Nick if you really want one, Sonny. I'm not funny. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Clockwork, you're out. Here's another Adam. Adam, you're out. Well, Drew Dog, you're not getting it this time, but good luck on the last, or congratulations on the last win. Oh, Mario. Sorry, dude. We're down to final 4, guys. Final 4. Heads to Nick's restroom. So, brother, you're out. J Factor, you're out. All right, final 2, guys. Final 2. That was a slow spin. Aldaberto, you're out. And the winner is Daniel Chavez. Am I saying that right? Just like last time, if you hit me up on Instagram, try to make sure you do it before the stream's over so I can confirm it here. I don't want to. Okay, Drew Dog, I got yours. And Daniel, if you can hit me up on Instagram, it's High School Creations over on Instagram. Shoot me your address. Oh, not my. Hit Nick up. I'm sorry. Nick is sending these out.
That's
Nick
right.
Up,
yep.
And he'll be sending you these. Cool. That's exciting, dude. 4 crates. Daniel, you should be very excited. Those are high quality crates, and they are really dope crates, dude. And he's going to be making them up for you here. So those are handmade quality crates coming from Nick here. So make sure you show him a lot of love. All right. Well, guys, that was fun. 2 giveaways back to back.
Nick won.
I left the comment up forever. Yeah, congratulations, guys. To Drew Dog and Daniel. Hopefully they are actually 2 different people and not the same account. I'm sure that's not what happened, but congratulations to both of you guys. All right. You gotta have a sad dance meme ready when Mario loses. I don't know if I've ever seen a sad dance come from Mario.
Yeah, what's going on with this Mario thing with him dancing? What's up with that?
He's a song and dance man. You guys didn't know?
I try to keep up with all the lives, but it's tough, man. Like the whole Tuesday crew, they have their own lingo. If you're not tuning in every week, you're missing out.
Dude, I get FOMO on live streams. If I don't catch a live stream the next week, I have no clue what's going on because like the whole language that crew uses changes, and I'm like, I don't know what happened. Really, the only time I pop in there when someone calls, like someone hits the Tuesday crew red phone, and I'm in. Need to explain the dance thing to Nick. It's nothing of importance. Oh, no need. All I read is need. So I may go with that. Oh yeah, for sure. I thought you meant when you say MF. I don't know if that's a bad term or if that's my initials. So I'm pretty sure you're just saying that shirt looks dope. And yeah, I'm gonna have to. Are those sold out, Kev? Because those shirts are dope, really dope. I just need Mario. Send him a video. Careful for those videos from Mario. Make sure there's nobody around when you get that. Well, cool. All right. We caught up on the chat. Wait a minute. What's this one? Oh, yeah. You just got that ubiquitous set. Yeah. How are your fingertips?
Oh man, that was tough. Yeah, I actually ended up cutting myself. Yeah, my fingers were killing me. I can't wait to get the next set though. It's really awesome, really worth it. Yeah, it looks great. I actually got it right here. It's huge too. I mean you it's freaking it's huge. That's a giant size.
Whoa, that is massive. Oh, that's dope looking too. And they're not badly priced, right? They're not really that. I mean, they're up there, but they're not nothing crazy or astronomical, right? For as good as they look.
Right, yeah, price wise wasn't too bad. I sent a bunch of people were asking me about it. I sent out the links to them on Instagram. So I'm gonna have to get me one of those enabler shirts.
There you go. Yeah, man. Start enabling some folks. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that board because people are hitting me up all the time on the DMs, and I just send out links left and right.
There you go, Mario. You need to get them on the board, getting points.
Where'd you guys get the shirts from?
Kev made them up actually.
Oh, okay. Thanks for keeping me in the loop, Kev.
Oops. J Figs, giveaways are done. Does that mean everybody's leaving? Did somebody ask? Sorry. Mike, can you
Oh,
make that?
that's what they were really here for.
Kev, you being serious? You talking about I don't. That thing is probably like tons of pieces that are like mold injections. There's no way. I could probably try to make it, but it wouldn't look like that.
Yeah, listen, I felt guilty about getting the ubiquitous because I got some, the space walls from Kev, and I think I even made a post before that said, you didn't need to spend your money on those expensive space walls. You can just get them from Kev, and then I ended up getting this thing, and it's amazing.
It is cool, and I think you can even throw some lights in there. Don't some come with lights? Did that one?
Yeah, my set didn't come with lights, no, but I'm gonna get the one with the lights as well. I'm gonna order a couple more. Destroy my hands building them.
All right, yeah. So we have to go to 11. Pay Sun's at 11. I don't want to run over on anybody. Uh, let's go. All right. Yeah, I think the biggest struggle with that set is like you were saying. I've seen some reviews, and it's just the time it takes to put it together, and then some of the residual pain, right, from the putting it together.
Yeah, for me, it was more the pain. I mean, the time at the end of it, it was all worth it. But yeah, it was definitely painful on my hands.
Yeah. Cool. What? Any? So I like to actually. I want to show some of your stuff off real quick. I want to show this prop pack. I forgot about it. And show some of the things I got. I'm sure you guys are super familiar, but I'm gonna show you what I got. And I've used these in a lot of photos. One of my favorites probably is the chain link, which was actually a surprise. Um, Obviously the crate comes first, but I'm gonna switch cams real quick. My desk is a mess from the week of stuff, but so in the prop pack, obviously comes with a crate. He's got these dope barrels that he's throws some labels on and gave it a weathering treatment, so it looks like it's a rusty barrel. You get these really dope beams. He's applied that same wood technique. I'm assuming, right? This is the same technique
Right.
you do for the
Yep.
wood.
It's the same technique on that. Yeah.
There we go. Crimson one. MarvelOusNick. Let me see if I can pull this up. MarvelOusNick is a good guy, always showing and giving some good advice. Thank you. Thank you. Word, dude.
Thanks, Crimson One. Appreciate it.
These are cool because I've always wanted to build my own, but I never knew how to tackle them. And I think you've hit it. You got not only is it pitted from a lot of the the rust and deterioration, but you even have the rust colors in there. I think this is a perfect piece. Again, this was something else I wasn't expecting in the prop pack, but was in there, and that's really cool. Obviously, you guys seen these in a lot of his pictures, but here is his palette, which is really cool. It's weathered. He's even got the little nail holes, which is cool. Attention to detail. And then this is one of my favorite ones. This is the chain link fence, which is really dope. So along with that, I don't know if the prop packs changed any, but those are the things that I got along with the crate, and really a lot of value in that prop pack. So I've enjoyed it.
Yeah, the prop packs were actually inspired by the Beltran brothers. They have a great props pack as well.
Here we go. Drew Dog throwing some love. Spreads nothing but positivity. There we go. Need that chain link. Get that props back. Cool. Well, so I know you're also a collector, and we talked about toys, a little bit in some of your photos. But what's some recent pickups, man? What's some of your favorite stuff so far this year?
This thing right here is amazing.
Oh, is it? Yeah, that's the new Build-A-Figure wave, right?
Yeah, just got this 2 days ago.
Oh, that looks big, dude. What is that, like 10 inches? It's a big looking figure. Yeah.
Then I also got the new Thanos.
Oh, the deluxe figure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it looks cool too.
Yeah, I had the old the Walmart exclusive, and yeah, that has nothing on the new one. The new one is great. I was actually gonna pass up on the new one, and after watching a few reviews, ended up changing my mind. But I'm sure that's how it goes for everyone. You watch The Amazing or Unparalleled, and you're now all of a sudden you got to go get it.
Yeah, you get enabled, right? Yeah, that's so true. And a lot of times, if I want to know about a figure before I even go buy it, I go out. More times than not, it's those two, right?
Yeah, and Just Jay Hernandez as well.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, good point. Good point. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I unboxed a lot of stuff this week, but dude, I I talk like I hate on this figure, but I actually like this figure. Um, there's a lot of nostalgia. This was some of the first, Superman I ever saw was Christopher Reeve. I think the head sculpts are okay. Um, for me, a lot of people have hated on it, but I think for the most part, they look good in person.
Is the bottom portion of that cape wired, or is it just along the side?
Just this top, and the way it comes in, I don't know how it's really secured there. So it may be, it reminds me of the Hush Batman, the blue one, how it was kind of just into the cowl. So I don't know how much playability you're going to get before it breaks.
Yeah,
But
I don't mess with my Batman one that much, and it's already starting to come out.
oh no, yeah, I'll leave the Hush Batman just basically posed up, and that's what I'll probably do with this guy. Is just leave him posed up and probably a vanilla pose, but he looks good. He's a great representation of Christopher Reeve, and I like it. I like it.
So you got a huge shipment the other day. What was that you got in?
What day was it?
Uh, it was within the last week. I saw you post. I mean, this was in your driveway. It was huge.
Oh yeah. I got a new tool for the shop. I actually bought a laser from a company called Boss Laser. Um, yeah, that was huge. It was like 600 pounds, whatever. I don't have it where I can show it, but essentially it's a laser cutter, a 70-watt laser cutter that I can cut up to like a quarter inch. Yeah, it was 2 Grogu's. It's so I can cut up to a quarter inch of certain types of materials. I'm gonna try to do some more stuff with like dioramas, etching, engraving, cutting. Probably do some stuff with like signs and etching and engraving on certain metals and stuff like that. It's just another cool tool to have in the shop, and I don't know why I needed it, but I feel like I needed it, and it's just, I like tools. I'm a tool guy. I have a soft spot for tools. So when I learn about a new tool that does this, has a particular thing it does, and it's not something I have, I do some research, and I found this one is reasonably priced for the quality it is, and yeah.
And what other tools you have? I've seen something. It looks like it helps you make the cuts in the foam.
Yeah. So obviously, I have the hot wire foam cutter, the Proxon, which is great, and then I have a CNC by Carbine 3D. It's a Shapeoko, is what the name of it is. Shapeoko XL. It's like a 24 by 2 inch or 24-inch bed, and it's basically a router or a spindle, and then it cuts based on designs. Yeah, you're right. It helps out a lot with brickwork, right? It takes that. I'm able to reproduce the same brickwork on just about any piece of foam, so it allows me to do templates on dioramas. Most of the dioramas I sell outside of commissions are over on Etsy, and I do template builds. So somebody was talking about the street build earlier, in the corner diorama. All the windows and brickwork I have laid out in a template that I cut on the CNC. So that they're the exact same every time, right? And
Wow.
some people say it's cheating. Some people think it's genius. I guess it's 50-50. But either way, at the end of the day, I don't know if I can say that. Sorry, Robo. Uh, when it comes to it, like I can just, allow that to be working while I'm working on another project. So for me, when it comes to dioramas, the cost of a diorama is really time. That allows me to cut the time down because that's not me cutting, hand cutting. So I can
Yeah.
bring a diorama down in price to be able to get more dioramas out for people at a more competitive price. And then, other tools that I got a couple FDM printers that do like my windows and AC units. Then I
Oh
have a
yeah, I saw the AC unit recently. That was really cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a subtle touch, right? But you may not see it on the first pass, but it's those details that really just it makes a diorama. And I weather them up a little bit, just put them in the windows, and it's just a nice little touch. And then I design most of that stuff in like Tinkercad. It's a free web-based, it's a rudimentary 3D software, but it's easy for me to understand. I'm not deep into 3D modeling yet. Hopefully one day I can learn it, but it's going to take time. And then I have a resin printer that I'm still learning, but it allows to get more finer detail and some prints. So
Yeah,
that's
I'm looking forward to getting into stuff like that. I just got to get the space. Right now, I'm in an apartment and there's not much space.
yeah, that's one thing that the wife is not happy about. I'm really spread out all over the place, right? She's like, "Where do I put my stuff?" I'm like, "I don't know." No, I'm just kidding. But I'm taking up a lot of space. But yeah, you're right. To incorporate all this stuff, it does require space. The shop stays pretty messy because I got so much stuff. But um, eh, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, obviously, you don't need those things for a diorama. It's kind of in some aspects, it's kind of overkill. You can achieve the same kind of stuff with what you said earlier, right? The sharp blade, the straight edge, and a piece of foam. That's all you need to start out with, and then some craft paints, right? Apple barrel paints are the best, and cheap paintbrushes because you're going to probably throw them away in a few
Oh
uses
yeah,
anyway.
yeah. A lot of the tools I use, I get from the Dollar Tree. It's not really expensive. It's all about the time that it takes to make things.
Yeah, dude, the time it takes to make things is what drives the cost, right? The materials we use to produce these things really aren't expensive, but to turn them into, something amazing like a crate, right? It takes a skill and takes time, right? And that's where the cost is. And as artists, we understand that, but a lot of times the people buying it don't. And one of the things I'm hoping to achieve with these is just kind of expose that. Take a level out where people can see, not a level out, but basically remove the cover, right? Let people in, see what the process is. They start understanding that how much time we invest, and we're taking away from our families to do this work too, right? And that makes the time even more valuable.
Yeah, and I mean, I enjoy it. It's really relaxing actually for me when it's like therapeutic when I'm working on dials and stuff.
Yeah.
But like I was saying, last year I got tired out. I was exhausted from just constantly working on stuff. I had to take a break. I took off like November and December, and then I felt bad because at some point I was getting too many orders and not pumping stuff out. So I definitely had to cut back.
Yeah, it happens, especially when you got a great product and design, right? Supply and demand. But I am very excited that I have one of these, and hopefully one day I can get some more from you. 7962. Yeah, Jay, I think I'm having audio issues. Mario had like Thursday night kept having audio issues. I have to take
Oh, you
time.
guys were doing the unboxing Thursday, right? I saw that.
Yeah. Kev had us on. It was a good time.
Yeah, when I'm making dials and stuff, I'm always watching live streams, trying to catch up. I like the fact that like on YouTube or Instagram, you can always save it and watch them later.
Billy, that's an interesting question. What are you trying to do?
Does
That's
anyone
not what we're
have
here for, but
advice
I can
for
tell you how to do
removing
that.
watermark from a photo?
If you got Photoshop, you just got to use that stamp or clone tool and was it alt click and then just start covering it up, buddy. But if you don't have Photoshop, I mean, you could try to paint over it depending on the color. Use the eyedropper and try to match up the paint around it. But I feel weird giving you advice to cover up a watermark when you may be trying to pirate somebody's photo. That's what I'm doing, watching live customizations. Well, Billy. I don't know what Billy's intentions are, but people think it's funny. Nick, I'm gonna step away for a drink. I'm not gonna far to go, but I'm gonna re-up.
All right, no problem. I missed a bunch of questions in the chat. If you guys have any questions, just DM me. I'll always respond as soon as I can and try to help as much as possible.
Well, I missed what Billy was trying to do here. Billy is clearly a Power Ranger, not a pirate. I sometimes I can't keep up with the chat. I'll be honest. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't understand what they're talking about.
Hey, let us in on the joke, guys. Yeah, that would be pretty lame ass move to take credit for somebody's photo. Nick's great with getting back with answers. There's a lot of positivity around you, Nick. Good folks, good peoples.
Yeah, like I said, man, I had a lot of help, a lot of guys. I reached out to and I had questions when I first got the camera, the Canon, the T Rebel. I had no idea what I was doing, and I reached out to a few of guys on Instagram, and they were more than willing to help me and explain lighting and certain things to me. So I always try to give that back out to the community. When people ask me questions.
I still don't know what's going on in the chat, but yeah, it's great that you're able to ask questions. I try to. I guess Billy's stealing somebody's picture. Billy, you the real MVP. Billy, you mad? I don't know. I think I'm done trying to figure out what's going on. But yeah, dude, the photos are awesome. The posing that you do is awesome. Your dioramas are awesome. If people want to reach out to you to buy a prop pack, I know you said that you're kind of a little bit more limited on time this year, but you said they're still available. How do they reach out to you to get some of those on Instagram?
Yep.
DM you?
Yep. DM me on Instagram and we'll work something out. I don't have anything right now, but definitely working on it little by little every weekend. I take some time out and work on stuff.
Yeah. So, comment here. Going back to the cameras. Uh, I've been very hesitant to get a camera because I have no experience with them. It also seems it's a very steep learning curve, very intimidating. It can be, but there's also a lot of DSLRs or decent cameras have what I call an easy mode, right? That you can flip into, and what a DSLR is going to offer over like a phone camera, not dissing a phone camera because a lot of the new ones are good, but the lenses just allow more light and most of the time a lot of better aperture so you can get that depth of field. Obviously, more expensive lenses and cameras will do better, but there is a noticeable difference when you're using that versus a phone or something like that.
Right, and I mean, you guys are complimenting me on my shots and whatnot, and honestly, I'm still learning. when it comes to the camera and lighting and things like that. It takes a lot of trial and error.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I definitely like. I've had the same camera for the 5 years. I'm shooting with the Sony A6000, a mirrorless camera, and I would still say that I'm still not proficient with it. And the whole reason I got into dioramas was extended from taking pictures of toys. So, and hopefully one day I get better. All right, Sonny, I'll take a foil. Wait, what's going on here? I can't click on that. Here we go. Sonny. Oh, I'm sorry. Looks like Adam is going to take a custom foil. So Sonny, I guess, is all right. Sonny's got custom. Why can't I click on this? Where'd it go? Here we go.
Apparently, ToyingAround wants to do a super chat.
Yeah, so you can just send it straight to our PayPal accounts. Just send it straight to Nick's PayPal account. Here we go. How Nick uses his crates for background scenes is masterful. That's a great way to say that. Awesome. Thank you, Scarlett.
Thank
Good one.
you.
Well, let's start taking some questions from Nick. I have actually we should have asked these earlier, and Nick, I asked you how long you want to stay on earlier, and I know about 2 hours in was about your comfortable zone. I have some questions about you as an artist that I probably should have asked early on, but I have them written down here. So we'll roll through a couple of these if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. I think you already answered who you are and what you do. So you've kind of answered your process a little bit, but like, that 1,000-foot view of your process on your crates, holistically, you mind just explaining that one more time for us?
Yeah. Let's see. Hold on. So if you take a look here, this is it's 3x3, 3 inches by 3 inches. Obviously, it's 1 inch thick. So if you put 3 of them together, it's just 3x3 all the way around. I'll end up gluing these together with a glue gun, and then after this, I'm making my lines here to create this look. Then I'll hit it with this here to give it the wood grain look. And let's see, hold on.
So one thing I was, oh, I've already stepped away.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was actually surprised. I didn't expect to see the 3 pieces. I thought you carved those lines in. I actually like that. That's a great idea, and just I wasn't expecting.
It helps, right, creating these lines. But then here, I use I'll use this to make my line, and then a pencil to make it thicker. Then I make these as like the border, and just a hot glue gun to put that on there. I'll be making I'm gonna try to make a tutorial like from start to finish, and put that in my stories so people can check it out. I don't mind making them and doing commissions for people, but hey, if somebody wants to do them, make them themselves, not a problem.
Cool. Yeah. So that's great insight on how to make those guys. Obviously, after that, he's using the brush like he was showing us and some paint. But yeah, I'll look forward to those tutorials, man. Because like I said, I wasn't expecting the 3-piece, and then you already showed me how to, talk a little bit about the weathering, which bringing in the yellow was a new tip. So there's some knowledge there, guys. So make sure that you caught all that.
Recently, I used one of your moves. I was painting the black onto them, and I saw you one time just dip yours right in.
Yeah. Dude, he takes some tongs. My wife was like, "Hey, have you seen the tongs?" I was like, "No." But yeah, you just get a vat of just black paint, man. Because I was like you. I was like, I'm tired of painting this. If
Yeah,
I dunk it, it's so much quicker. It does take a little longer to dry, but I get through so many so quick. Um, but yeah,
yeah, and that's the thing for me. I gotta get faster because I really want to put these out. You know, it's not even so much about me wanting to make money. I really just love seeing all the photos, getting them out to the community. I want everyone to have shipping crates. So it's great. I really love seeing the photos with people using them. It's awesome.
there we go. Anytime I ever use yellow on my crates, Marvelous Nick will always get a shout out. So there you go. Great, dude. That's some tips, and you know that's what we're here for, right? We're trying to share the knowledge, and I appreciate you doing that openly, and that really, you know, for you guys listening in, you know, try to use those, try to practice, and make sure you know tag Nick in those, man. You heard it from here.
Yeah, definitely tag me. I love that. I love seeing the people photos, even if you're just work in progress, whatever they are.
Here's a deep kind of future question for you. Can you see it?
Yeah. Um, so like I said, I want to start being a little more detailed about my brick walls. I just started doing the pipe work. Want to start adding like I don't know, like cable boxes, I guess is what you would call them. I see some people have like walls and they have like real meters. Well, not like real, but it's that good. It looks real
Yeah.
on the walls and stuff like that. So that's
Um,
something I want to get into. Just the detail. That's all.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, have them connected to your pipes and stuff like that. Yeah, those can be the details, right? It's all about the details. Uh, cool. There were some other questions too. Did I miss them?
Somebody said if I ever tried making trees. Yes, I did, and they were all right. Not really that great. I watched a few tutorials on YouTube. Unfortunately, I don't remember the names, but yeah, if you look them up on YouTube, there's a few tutorials. Hopefully, I'll be getting some soon from Mario. He makes some great trees.
So that's funny you say that because I know Mario, and it wasn't until he was on the stream that I knew that he made trees. Like the tree guy, when I think of a tree guy, and this because I'm new to the diorama game, um, you know, I think of like Lawless Studios.
Oh
He's
man,
got
he's
just
he's
great
whew,
looking trees.
he's amazing. Yeah, he's got
But
great stuff.
after seeing Mario's, Mario just hasn't posted any tree stuff, dude. His are just as good. He's got great trees. He always
Yeah.
surprises me with, you know, what he's able to do. Um, so here's one. I don't know if this is the question. Drip mode on
Uh,
YouTube has making his own dioramas. Ever thought I could do it, but I'm doing it. There you go. Yeah,
oh,
drip mode.
yeah. Speaking of drip mode, he's actually he is the first. I'm glad they mentioned his name. He is the first person that I saw doing diorama stuff on YouTube and inspired me to do the first diorama piece I ever made, which was like I mean I basically totally bit off of one of his pieces that he made, and it was just a simple floor piece that it made it look like I don't know, like let's say the Hulk was to do a superhero landing and totally destroy the floor. It was something like that, just like a destroyed floor. And I tried my hand at it, and it came out pretty good.
Actually, so there's a question down here that we'll answer first, but I have a question for you. This one's going to come from the Diorama Project. Are you familiar with the Diorama Project?
No,
Dude, great artist. He sent me a couple months ago a little backstory for this question. He asked what my favorite band was from the 90s. I'm a 90s kid, and I listened to Korn. He sent me this diorama, dude. Was like a Korn inspired diorama. It had pipes that spelled out Korn. I don't know if you're familiar with that. band from back in the 90s.
Yes.
But there was like posters all over, great, detail in this diorama. Totally unexpected. No one's ever sent me a diorama like that before. So anyway, I'm going to always give you a shout out every time I see your name. But he's got a question here. I need a good sealer. Can you guys show me one? I can show you what I use.
Yeah, I'll show you what I use as well.
And I go light on this, and over the, I guess, evolution of my skill, and it will probably continue to change. This is what I'm currently using. This is a Minwax product, spray product. It's a polyurethane. I shied away from it for a very long time because it had a satin finish, but it really is more of a matte finish. And as long as you don't go heavy-handed, which you never want to do anyway, this is actually a really good sealer.
Mine is a little cheaper. I go with the Mod Podge.
There you go.
Yeah, I got this idea from one of the main diorama guys. Oh man, I'm bad with names. But yeah, that's what I use, and I get this from Walmart.
Yeah, that's good stuff. And what I like about Mod Podge is it actually has a little bit of resin in it, I think, and it makes it kind of hard, right? Gives
Yeah,
it
it
a tough
does.
surface.
I also found this. This is what I use for the grout.
Oh, nice. There we go. Another tip.
This can also be found at Dollar Tree.
All right, Minwax. Yeah, great products. Yeah, so there you go. Minwax and tried and true Mod Podge. Matte, I'd definitely recommend the matte if you're going to use it as a final coat. If you're using it as a base coat, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, those are two good products. And I would say Mod Podge protects it a little bit more because it does have that resin in there. Is there any kind of spray paint that can be used that won't eat the foam? Unfortunately, I don't think there is. Because of the chemical compounds of spray paint. It all has the aerosol in it, which helps it spray, and that's what eats up the foam. But I've seen people do a couple light passes from far away, so that way the aerosol, I guess, it either evaporates or dissolves, atomizes in the air, whatever the scientific term is,
Now,
before it gets to the foam.
I tell you what, I'll use that if I want to give some texture, because sometimes it depends on the look you're going for. Eating it away like that will look good.
Those are awesome recommendations. Krylon shortcuts. I don't know. Oh, does Krylon not have the aerosol in it? My mouse is messing up. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Dollar Tree has great craft supplies. I use them. I used to be a manager at them in my own town.
Peace out, Prime.
Oh man, Prime's not staying all night, huh? Later, Prime. Have a good Saturday night. Have a good weekend, dude. Oh, sorry. Back to this. You don't look for those toys there. Oh, I actually used to go down the toy aisle for like 1/12 scale toys in the Dollar Tree. But you're right. I think somebody, was it Sunny, was like showing all these was it the pallets that they have that are like $1 or something? Was that Dollar Tree? Which is dope.
Oh yeah, they have pallets.
Yeah, little like 1/12 scale pallets, which is cool. It's a special brand of foam. Oh, huh. Yeah, later, Prime. Thank you. I know we already said bye, but thank you again for coming out and supporting Nick tonight.
Nick, what's the biggest dial you've made? Actually, I got that. I'll show it off.
There we go. Whoa. Yeah, that's a big wall.
And it's actually double-sided. You guys probably seen this a lot in my photos.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that one. That's a dope piece, man. Again, dude, your brickwork is phenomenal. Oh, and it's double sided. You just blew my mind, dude.
Yeah, I love doing the double-sided piece. Sometimes, you just leave the other side blank and, it's just pointless.
Sorry, I typed out a message. Don't mean to be rude. Yeah, so great question. Here we go. Here's tomorrow Drew Dog is gonna be posting that he found some pallets at Dollar Tree. Have a blessed night, Prime. I already said that one. Real dope. All right. We got 10:50, Nick. Why don't we do this? We'll wrap it up. For 11 o'clock. Solid 2 hours, right?
Yeah, sounds good.
So let's do this. So if anybody wants to get in contact with you, I know you've already talked about this, but we'll close with it. How do they reach out to you? How they contact you? And then what social media networks are you on so they can follow you?
It's just Instagram. DM me anytime. I'll get back to you. You want advice? You want prices? Anything? Just DM me on Instagram. I don't have a YouTube or anything like that. I'm thinking about YouTube, but I can't stand the sound of my own voice sometimes.
Dude, I can't go right back and watch my own YouTube because I'm with you, dude. I can't stand my own voice. That's cool, dude. So yeah, make sure you're following Nick right over on Instagram. Hopefully, if he spends it at YouTube on the crates, that you go follow him there. I'm sure you see posts about it. I'm definitely looking forward to the Instagram stories on how you make those crates. And then if you oh, here's Jay. We might stay on for Jay, man.
Super late.
Yeah, Jay, we're wrapping up. It's not gonna be a 6 hour one like normal. It's been a long week. But yeah, so we've had fun with Nick tonight. Nick actually gave lucky winner 4 crates tonight. Nick was feeling generous and made it rain crates. So 4 dropped on one lucky person, and they're going to be taking those home. There they are there. So that's exciting. Boom, there they are. Well, cool, dude. I really appreciate you. I know you were talking about your work schedule. I know it's been busy for you, so I appreciate you taking the time out and coming to hang out with me and the audience tonight. You guys had the chance to ask the Crate King questions. We have about 7 minutes left. I'm stuttering. 7 minutes left. If you guys have any last minute questions, we'll take them now, and he'll answer them for you. But other than that, make sure you follow him on Instagram. Make sure if you're interested in any of his work that you hit him up, DM him. And if you've learned any lessons or any techniques from tonight, make sure you tag him in those posts, guys. If you're using yellow paint, you got to hear tonight. So again, if you have questions, bring them out. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Yeah, definitely. If you're deciding to make your own shipping crates or any work that you do that is inspired by me, please tag me, let me know. I was inspired by other people in the community, so it's just a great feeling to see that I'm inspiring others. So anytime you're working on something and you need any advice or anything, DM me, tag me. It's really cool to see other people's work and stuff like that. And another thing I wanted to say, as far as taking photos, somebody earlier made a comment that they were struggling with their photos. If you go to Instagram and you go to one of your favorite photographers and you scroll all the way as far back as you can to, their first few photos, I promise you that those photos are not as great as their most recent. So even your favorite toy photographer had a starting point, and you'll see them get better and better and better. So it's just a matter of trial and error, giving it a shot on your own, and reach out to people, ask questions. It's the only way you're gonna learn. So yeah, just think about that. You look back on their photos, they're probably not as great as what they're shooting today. So everybody has a starting point.
Right. Dude, that's inspirational, right? Yeah, it's so true. I was going to talk about it tonight, and actually, I forgot. I had a question for you, and I got blindsided by whatever was going on in the chat. Um, this is my first piece I ever did, and I hold on to it. This is my first piece of the brickwork. I totally hate this foam. I didn't know what foam to buy. This was that Lowe's, green foam or whatever. But this is my first Dio piece I ever made, and I hold on to it to remember, all the things that I did. I didn't even use a knife on this. This was just a straight Bic pen and a ruler, and plasti dip, dude. And that's what I did. But I hold on to remember where I came from, and it reminds me of where I'm trying to go, right? So I was wondering, do you have any like original pieces of your own? I know you said all yours, all your dios are your pieces. But I was curious.
Yeah, that big piece that I showed, this one here, this was the second piece I've worked on outside of the one I spoke about with that was inspired by drip mode. I don't know where that piece is at, but yeah, that's the second piece I ever worked on. I didn't even bother cutting the 2x2 that I picked that up at yeah, people always ask me also where I get the pink foam at. I get it from Home Depot, and it comes in a 2x2, and if you're getting real serious, they have some that are huge. I mean, it's like 10 feet tall, 4 feet wide, but you're gonna have to have a pickup truck for that.
Right.
I remember I was so excited when I saw it at Home Depot. And so, not even thinking about it, I buy it. I come outside and I look at my car. I have a small Toyota Corolla, and I'm like, oh shit, how am I gonna make this work? So I'm literally like stepping on it, trying to break it so that I could put it into my car and fit it in there. It was crazy.
Yeah, dude, that's huge. Yeah, those big pieces, they may be the way to go, but yeah, you're right. You got to think about how you're going to transport it, right?
Yeah, start
Uh,
small. They got the 2x2s and a sharp fresh blade. Always remember that.
yeah. Jay says that's I think his name Brian, right? David Brian. I always mess it up. But TB that he's got the I know you know his work, so
Oh yeah, yeah.
recognizable. But yeah, he's always got huge pieces, and they're so well done. Um, Shout out. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot. So before we go, Nick, phone formers over on Instagram.
Right.
Everybody uses the hashtag to get featured on phone formers. I need to run through the reel tonight before we end this of everybody that's hit the hashtag for them this week. So if you don't mind, don't let me forget to do that. But there was a couple other questions in here for you. When you start to make a dio, do you usually have a character in mind for a specific scene that you want to make, or do you usually just have a general vision?
No, I just have a general vision, and like I mentioned earlier, I'm always watching old cartoons, the old X-Men from the '90s, Spider-Man, and most of my inspiration comes from that. I also watch new cartoons like all the DC animated films. Those are great. I love watching those.
Yeah,
So that's pretty much where the inspiration comes from. And then speaking of what kind of specific scenes, I was thinking about that recently, and I'm like, the major things you want to hit is like, so you have your street dial, that's typical for your Daredevils, your Spider-Man, Batman. And then you got stuff like what Lawless is doing. You got the outdoors, woodsy type stuff, and then you got your space stuff. You know, your Star Wars things like that. What else they got? Uh, who? I think it's anything's posable. He does a lot of
Yeah,
like
Noah.
Greek mythology type stuff.
Yeah, so his are a lot based on like mythic legions. Excuse me,
Right,
mythic
right,
legion
right.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that like I think about like you want to touch every category and have dials like that. That's something I would like to start working on, but like I said, time is short for me lately, so I think I'm gonna start reaching out to people in the community and getting pieces from everyone. I reached out to Lawless recently. I want to get something from him.
Yeah, dude. Put together. I put together a few months ago. Man, it's been probably longer than that. September. I put a bucket list for diorama artists together, and I want to say you were on that list actually, and I crossed you off the list this year or last year. But yeah, man, I had my top 10 or 11 artists, like a bucket list of artists I wanted dioramas from. And man, I blew through that pretty quick, but there's still some. There's like Orler's Workshop, there's Al Figures, like there's some OG people out there that I need dioramas from.
Oh,
That
Al Figures. That's a name I was trying to think about earlier, where I got the idea for the Mod Podge. Check him out on YouTube. He has great tutorials and yeah, he's got great skills.
yeah, for sure. And yeah, they're definitely very inspirational. I've been watching them for years, but him, Drip Mode, and then I would have to say um Black Magic Craft. He's not specifically like Dio 1/12 scale, but he's like tabletop gaming. But those his techniques apply very well. I don't know if you've ever seen him before, but
No,
really great YouTuber. He's got some awesome like terrain builds that are applicable to the dioramas we build for our action figures. But yeah, definitely very inspirational people out there, and it's not too hard to find those people. It's a simple search a lot of times, but dude, there's a
uh,
great community of folks.
my favorite toy line. Well, that's definitely got to be Legends. I started with Legends. My first Legend I ever got was the Brood Queen Cyclops. Yeah, I was walking through the store, saw that one day, and I love the X-Men. That's my favorite. I'm a 90s kid. I grew up watching that. So I bought that, and I'm looking at the box when I got home, and I seen a website for, I guess it was Hasbro or Toy Biz. I don't remember who made that. But I saw the website. I checked out the website. I saw all these figures, and that was how I got into Legends, and that's my favorite toy line. And as far as my favorite figure in my collection, it was the Miles Morales Spider-Man, and now it's actually the Miles Morales Mayfex is my favorite figure. But like you mentioned, it's scary dealing with that and handling it. I'm so scared to break it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, every time I'm done playing with that figure, it's like I say a blessing that I haven't broke it. Not that I'm rough with figures, I can be, but it is a thin figure. Um, so, great question. Black Magic Craft is excellent. There you go. Yeah, some people have heard of him for real. I think he's got a decent channel. He's been around for a while. Nick, your Miles shots are sick. I would totally agree with that. They are definitely sick photos. I think we talked about how your photo game is, really good. Mm. Excuse me while I sip on cerveza. So yeah, I still have a few other questions here, and these are off the wall questions. And if you don't want to answer them, that's perfectly fine. But we could close out with some of these weird questions. I think I want to throw in some more like interview type questions in some of these lives, just to get a weird, not I don't mean weird, but just a vibe, right?
Yeah.
So uh, what superpower would you have and why?
Whew. First thing that comes to mind is turning invisible.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let your mind roam with that one. There's the possibility. There's so many possibilities.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Like you definitely most of mine go to getting away with everything. I'd be able to take anything and get away with it.
Yeah, definitely. And the other day I posted on my story jokingly that I was walking into the back of Target. There you go, right there. I
Yeah.
turn invisible, head to the back, grab whatever figures I want.
Take
Don't
all
have
those
to-
exclusives, man, before the Target employees get them.
I'll have all the Vipers.
There you go. Using your superpowers to buy action figures. I like it. I like it. Me, I would probably just get every time I got nervous, I just turn invisible to get out of the situation. I farted in public, whoop, and I'm gone. All right. Here's another question. So, as a diorama creator, a prop maker, what would be your dream project?
I would love to tackle probably a rooftop. I actually haven't. I saw recently Vasco Toys made one really nice. I gave it a shot last year and I totally failed. I messed it up. But if there was something I really wanted to work on, it would be that.
For some reason,
Definitely.
my audio blipped out. What was it?
A rooftop.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I tried my hand at it a few months back and I totally destroyed it. Like I said, Vasco Toys made one recently. Looks really good. So in being inspired by him, I'm gonna try my hand at it again. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so plug in real quick. Vasco Toys is actually local to me, and we've had lunch back during Christmas, and really cool diorama artist. I actually have probably 3 dioramas from him. He did that one that you could hang on the wall with the city backdrop. I think that was a rooftop, and then most recently he's got that full rooftop, which is really dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, hats off to him, man. Great diorama maker. I don't know if he's in the chat anymore, but he was here earlier. We've done a few lives together, so because you brought him up, I definitely had to plug him for a minute. So make sure you're following that guy, man. He's a great diorama artist. Yeah, there were some people throwing out some of their wishes for superpowers, and it'd be time and manipulation would be awesome. For some reason, when I think of that, I think of I'm blinking on his name. Are you a Dragon Ball fan?
Yeah.
Super. What was his name? Where he had like the ability to do like the 10-second. What is his name? He was like the purple guy with like the trench coat.
Oh
Somebody
man.
out there knows who he is, but that's who I immediately think about. And all right, Toy Chase said he would take Wolverine's powers: long life, quick healing.
Oh yeah. I love Wolverine. He's my favorite superhero all time.
Yeah, dope. That's deep. Straight up mall rats. There you go. Yeah. Boys episode, right? The invisible guy. Time manipulation. The Target story was funny. Yeah. Nick got hyped to make double-sided dioramas. Yeah, dude, that's amazing. Double-sided dioramas. There you go. You've seen it here, guys. Hit. Yeah, such an easy name. How to forget it? Hit. Hit has the ability to manipulate time. And Goku was able to catch on to that. So here we go. One more question. I don't know how you feel on time. You let me know when you're ready. But I don't like the way this one's worded. I did source some of these, but there is some information out of this question I want to know. So name 3 artists you would like to be compared to. Maybe not the compared to part. So just 3 artists that you would like to, be, in the same league as.
Oh yeah, that's a great question. So when it comes to toy photography in particular, let's see, I believe it's Spider-Man 1974. Another one of my favorites. Man, I'm really blanking out on names, which is crazy. I see these every day. They pop up. Oh man.
I recognize people by their avatar, their symbol, and when they change them, I get totally confused on who they are.
Yeah. Man. God, this is so embarrassing because I've even sold dioramas to this person I'm thinking of. Let me go to my Instagram real quick. You might lose me.
There you
Hold
go.
on.
No, you good.
I got to shout him out. Hold on.
Why I'm not seeing Jay's post yet? I see it in. How's this rated here? So, Jay, I see your question or your statement on YouTube. I don't see it in our chat. There it is. Wanted to missed it. Yeah. So there he is. Spidey 1974 is one is a goat. There you go. Warrior Evans.
Oh yeah, that's funny. Jay Hernandez hit it right on the nose. Yeah, Warrior Evans. I'm so embarrassed. I forgot the name. I was drawing a blank. I've actually sold diorama pieces to him, and man, it's such an honor when I see my stuff in his photos. His work is amazing.
Not that I'm counting, but I'm counting. That's 2. Do you have a third one?
The third one is gonna be. Again, I'm drawing a blank. I feel bad.
That's all right. 2 is just as good. Those are 2 dope ones. And I don't know if I'm following Warrior Evans, so I need to go.
Oh yeah, you definitely got to give him a follow. He's great, amazing stuff. And then as far as diorama making goes, Jay mentioned them earlier as well. btdbs, something like that.
Yeah, dude. Fire diorama maker. He's actually going to be on the show mid-March, halfway through March. So that's going to be exciting.
That one's really tough, man, because I'm inspired by everyone. The list is crazy. Vasco toys.
Yeah, everybody has
anything's posable.
Yeah. You could source a little bit from everybody and just make, and then put your style on it and still have your own thing. Yeah, I agree. All right. Chat is killing me with some stuff, but yeah, definitely, that one is an amazing artist. Definitely the most unique, right? His style is instantly recognizable. I have not seen anybody even attempt his style.
Right, and it's so clean too, and yeah,
paint work.
He does great work. Yeah.
Hopefully, he may, excuse me, give us a few tips on that, because I will agree, his paint style is clean. There's no paint lines, and I don't even know if he's using an airbrush. So I'm interested in knowing, and hopefully he'll be able to reveal some of that. So guys, sneak peek later on in March. He's going to be on. So Jay Hernandez inspired me to pose every single figure in my collection, which is hard as hell when I have too many figures on display. So you actually pose every one of your figures. Is that what he said? Jay Hernandez definitely got the pose game. Yeah, I would say if you're posing, especially that the jaywalk, you've been inspired.
When it comes to posing, Jay Hernandez is great. The Amazing is, oh man, top notch. So I'll watch The Amazing's plastic parties just for inspiration. His stuff is great.
I would also say that the dioramas he uses, he sources. I don't know where he gets dioramas from. Oh, well, I know some of the artists, but he's always got great dioramas in his backgrounds, and that definitely is noticeable. He's got a dope diorama collection. He is the goat. Truth is being spoke tonight. Jay is in the house as well. A lot of love for Jay right now.
Where did you get that shirt from? Death Star Collectibles. This came from Kev, Toying Around on Instagram.
Yeah. What is it? Tax. TXRF.
Oh, Tax. That's right. Actually, it's not from Toying Around. It's from I can't. TAHF.
There you go. Yeah.
Which is Toying Around / Hype Faction.
There you go.
But you could always hit up Toying Around and he'll send you a link. Oh, Metallics XD is fire as well. Yeah, he's man, he does some great Lightning collection as well as Geeky Fresh. They do amazing work when it comes to Lightning collection.
There you go. There's always somebody that has our back out of there. I have a couple of shirts. I don't have the label to look at. And I when I was talking to Kevin, like, the shirts are phenomenal. The way they print on the shirts, the little tags on the shirts. Sorry, I'm gonna plug that for a second. The shirts are dope,
you're
man.
right. It's amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I talked to him about it. It's fashion meets the nerdom geekdom that we're into, and they're done right to every aspect. The shirt's nice, the print's nice.
And it's gonna be so cool. Like when when this whole COVID thing gets figured out, and we can go to conventions, we can go to toy fairs and stuff like that, and you see somebody with the shirts, it's like exactly where it came from, where they got it, what they're there for. Like, it's just cool. That'll be a cool thing.
I didn't know Kev was still in the house, so we probably shouldn't have said all that positive stuff because now his head's going to swell up. But Star where I get my shirt? Teesprings, I think. They're okay. Nothing compares to one of those shirts like Kev's got, but for the price and it's a couple of shirts, it's cool to have. Yeah, I'm with you. I got a couple of shirts from them. Dope shirts. I'm missing. There we go. Yeah. Angles. Get your angles. Oh, it feels so good. Getting weird. It always get after like 11:40 or 11:15. It starts getting weird over here in the Fraser house. Cool. You mind if I ask a few more questions? You still got time? You cool?
Oh yeah, go ahead, man. Let's do it.
So I think you may have already said this, but to all those, and we're going to keep it at dioramas here. And if you want to do a couple different categories, I'm definitely open for that. But dioramas specifically and like props, because I'm going to consider those one category. What's the best piece of advice you would give to an upcoming like prop maker or diorama maker or inspiring maker?
Source material. Definitely reference. Use Google. Any photos, or like I was saying earlier, I walk around and I'm looking at things firsthand. It's out and about, walking around. You want to make a fire escape. If you're out and about and you see a fire escape, stop, look at it, take pictures. And you can have that on your phone as source material, and you're looking right at it as you're making it at the same time. That helps me a lot. I was gonna say patience, but man, I have no patience. Like when it comes to paint drying, I get a blow dryer and I start hitting it, trying to make the paint dry faster. I don't have any patience. So if that's something you can work on, that also is big. But the source material is important.
So yeah, do your research, guys. I think honestly, if there's one thing to take out of any of these streams, and that's wise information, is that's a common practice that's been communicated, right? Research and references is key, right? Um, DJ Omega Supreme, thank you. I almost forgot the reel. Before we forget, Nick, let's run through the reel. It's about a minute long, and then I will let it come back, and I have a couple more questions for you. And if you're tired of talking to me, we'll let you go. If not, we can still hang out.
All right, cool.
But let's run through that reel so I don't forget. And there's definitely a lot of value here. I would definitely want to spread as much recognition for all these diorama makers as much as possible. So, guys, again, if you are making props or dioramas and over on Instagram and you make a post, make sure you're tagging foam formers. They will feature you on their account, and that'll just help spread the acknowledgement and love of what you're doing, right?
I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. We'll roll right into it. So make sure you're tagging foam formers in all your posts with your custom dioramas and your diorama props. And here we go. Foam formers, brought to you by foam formers. I actually didn't time that very well. That reel, the speed of that reel was kind of quick, so I apologize, guys. But still, great artist. Make sure you go show them some love. If you see something you like, even if you don't, man, they're putting a lot of time into this. Jay's here. He had a very good topic this week, Jay Hernandez, in his live, and it was, you know, value to like ratio. A lot of people put a lot of, and I'm going to paraphrase here. A lot of people put a lot of time in their posts, and sometimes, the posts that are just simple snaps tend to get more love than some of the ones you may put a lot of love into. Don't let that discourage you. Go out there and, if you see these people putting hard work into either what they're making or their photos, show them some love. Share it, like it, comment. Screw that algorithm. Help these people, get known, especially if they're doing something great. Oh, was it getting a little cold, Nick?
Yeah, I got a little cold in here. I had to turn the AC down.
Yeah, I think there's definitely it was over like 50 people in that one this week, so that was really cool to see all these different artists from like miniatures to 1/12 scale, to props. So again, I was just saying, go let those people know, how good a work they're doing. Final boss is in the house.
So I remember one of the guys I wanted to mention, and it was McDoug 86, I believe, is the number. Some people have, like I have numbers at the end of my name. It was McDoug. Are you familiar with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does great work, and him and Warrior Evans are two people that I reached out to as far as advice. And let me tell you, those guys took the time out of their day and sent me links and images as far as lighting goes. And those guys gave me a lot of advice. And I saw I saw my my pictures get better just based off of the advice alone that they gave me. So big shout out to those guys, McDoug 86 and Warrior Evans. I can't hear you.
Yeah, I muted myself. I don't know
Oh,
how long I've been muted. That kind of sucks. I don't even know how long I've been muted. Hopefully not too long. KitBashCustoms in the house. Yeah, there's definitely a theme here with make sure you share the love. People put a lot of work into photos. It may just be one snap, but there's a lot of work going in. I didn't
somebody,
know. Go ahead.
Kit Bash Custom says he thought I was 16. 16.
That's a nice beard for a 16-year-old. Looking young there, Nick. Yeah, there we go. The Crate King himself is not 16.
Yeah, I don't know who started the Crate King thing, but I love that. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah. Anytime I mentioned your name this week, it was instantly like Crate King. Yeah. I just didn't know if you did or not, or like the IG.
It's funny that he mentions that he thought I was 16 because sometimes, I'm speaking to people on DM, and they're asking information about props, crates, whatever the case is, and you should know how it goes. They ask, they inquire, they want to know how much it costs. So basically, you're about to make a sale, and then I'll get the message that says, all right, let me ask my mom. And then I'm like, oh God. I don't know why. I always assume I'm speaking to a grown man. And then the next thing you know, they're like, well, let me ask my mom if it's okay if I could purchase this. That's a funny thing that's happened to me a few times.
Well, so for me, it's not that uncommon. At least I wouldn't think so because my name is HighSchool Creations. I think a lot of people before the live were like, what is this little, 17, 18-year-old doing? And I get on here and I'm like a 36-year-old man with a beard. And they're like, WTF, like this isn't HighSchool Creations. Well, if you understand the background, you understand the name. Sorry, guys. Kit Bash is like, I need some crates, dude. Need some crates.
Oh yeah, definitely. Star
Uh,
Marvel just followed McDoug.
there you
Good.
go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Dude, that's a success for me. If people are making connections coming out of a live stream, that's what this is all about. It's not about me to grow, my numbers. It's about, everybody else that's on the stream growing their numbers. And I'm very happy to see that. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's awesome. Yeah, that's why it was important for me to mention McDoug and Warrior Evans because, like I said, man, that was great of them to take the time out to help me out and explain things to me.
Yeah, I think I think next time I go to Frankie's Fun Park, once all this is over, I'm gonna take Stormbreaker, and that's gonna be what I use to putt putt. Dude, that thing has got some weight behind it. Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it later, man. But that, being late isn't acceptable. I'm just kidding. All the support you can give, that's what we're looking for. So that's awesome that you showed up and you're here. Also follow Warrior. There we go. More connections being made. That's awesome. All right, Nick. I did say after you came back from wardrobe change, we had a few more questions. Uh, I already talked about that one. So I know obviously crates aren't your profession, but if we consider it to be, the profession, your hobby, you answered this a little bit earlier, but what's your overall goal? With the prop making and stuff like that. Where do you see this in like a year or 5 years from now?
So pretty much, I mentioned earlier, it's not so much about the money. For me, it's the idea of seeing my work in other people's photos, especially people that, basically you're admiring their work, their photography on Instagram, and then to see my work in it, it's amazing. And I'll tell a quick story, and I hope he's still in the chat. Looks like he is. I reached out to Just Jay Hernandez once, and I told him, I said, let me send you some shipping crates, because I thought it'd be such a cool thing if, I guess they call it like background fodder. He's always got, or not fodder, but anyways, just background things when he's doing his reviews.
Yeah.
And I have two sons, and they watch reviews with me. They love Just Jay. They love The Amazing. Sometimes I'll catch my 7-year-old. He's singing that song that The Amazing always uses.
Yeah.
Or he's like literally playing with his toys, and he's humming that song.
Then he says, "Drink your water."
So basically, I reached out to Jay, and I told him, I said, listen, I would love to, like, I'd be the coolest dad if I am watching, one of your reviews and the kids notice my shipping crates in your video. So then I think, I know, because I'll never forget. He was doing a review on the Spider-Man that came out last year, the super articulated one for Marvel Legends. And I was watching it, and I noticed that my shipping crates were not in the video. So I was like, oh man, he didn't use them yet. But then midway through, he does his this video was brought to you by Muttley and whatnot. And bam, there they were, the shipping crates. And I if you were watching me, like, I have cameras in my house. Let's say you were watching the cameras and you saw me, you would think I was watching like the Super Bowl, and I just jumped off the couch, and I was like, oh, they're my shipping crates. I was like super excited to see them in his video. And that's, for me, that's the goal, is just putting them out there. And then it turns out that, people really like my work. I'm getting better at it. And that's a great feeling to see my work in other people's videos, photography. The Amazing's been using my shipping crates in his videos as well. Like, it's awesome. It's a great feeling.
That's dope, yeah, and I would agree. I will say I've shared that feeling that you had, and it is overwhelmingly, especially as an artist, right? We say we probably do stuff for ourselves, but secretly, like, we want other people to love our work, and when they do, it is an overwhelming feeling, and you can't hold back that excitement, and that's great to be, a part of something, that large for us in this community. Like those guys are some of the pinnacle people that we look up to in this community. So seeing them also enjoy those same props is a very rewarding feeling. And congrats that you're putting out some great stuff. So
Thanks, man.
Sorry, I thought there was another question here. Here we go. When I saw one of my dios on This Week in Dioramas, I felt the same way. I would agree. I don't know if you ever used the hashtag, and he's kind of been, I guess, silent since the last season, but he had his first episode come out this week, and Tech Chucker puts out a YouTube. If you guys don't know, each week. I think it's each week. It will continue to be each week. But for the past couple of seasons, have been each week. If you use the hashtag This Week in Dioramas, you'll be featured, or could be featured, in a video each week. And it's always exciting if your stuff gets on there, because other diorama makers are looking at it, and it's like street cred, right? We kind of feed off that stuff, and it helps us know we're doing something right. And it's that same feeling you were just talking about, when you saw your crates.
Yeah, I actually got a feature on there before, and it was the same thing. It's just a great feeling. Yeah, definitely.
Sorry guys, I'm very big into interacting with the chat, so I try to put as much as up, as I see that's relevant up on the screen. So hope you guys don't mind. Oh yeah, yeah. So again, I think this is going back to this week in dioramas. Yeah, it's always like when you see something up there, man, you get giddy. It's the same feeling, right? It's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Started following Star Marvel from This Week in Dioramas and mad other people. Yeah, right. That's a great source to get in tune with the Diorama crew because he is covering a wide basis of creators. That's what I don't know what that is. That's dope. Cool. So as far as dioramas go, what do you do with that? Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna make this question up. I got one last question. I'm gonna make it up, um, based off this one a little bit, but theoretically, obviously, if you were stuck on a deserted island, deserted island, and you still had to make dioramas, you still want to make dioramas, what would be the one tool you would take with you that would you could find anything else, but this tool would be the pinnacle that you'd have to be able to still create dioramas? It's a crazy question, I know, but we're gonna ask it anyway.
It's got to be the X-Acto knife.
Yeah,
It's got to be.
I think you're right because I mean, anything else you could find, right? You could find all the pigments you probably want from either, animals or leaves, but cutting something precisely would be the difficult thing. So I think you killed it. You know that. I think that's probably the only thing that makes sense to take. That's the first time I asked that question, and I probably want to ask it again because it seems like everybody's going to have the same answer. But maybe there will be something different one day. Um, well, cool, dude. What about for me? Is there any questions for me? Like, I know this is about you, but I've asked you a lot of questions, and it kind of puts you on the spot. Do you want to put me on the spot? A little payback?
Well, yeah. My question actually, and I'm sure you've gone over this before. Where does your name come from? High school
High
creation.
school creations. Okay, yeah, sure. So I think I said this before, but I'll say it again. So in high school, actually, all through my childhood, I always drew. I went to like art summer camps. Some I wanted into, some I think my parents just didn't want me around during the summer, and that's joking. But I've always drawn. But in high school, like I had this different mindset from whatever reason we won't get into, but I drew during class, and I drew what I thought was really cool stuff. I do like pen and inks and stuff like that. I actually took 4 years of art in high school, which a lot of people don't do. Um, but after that, like it really went dormant. I didn't do anything. I got into, at 18 years old, like when you're in college, you know, you feel like you're on top of the world doing everything. So about 3 years ago, my son was born, and I had a long leave time. And outside of him, sleeping and take care of my wife during that 30 days, I started going through some things, and I found this binder just full of these old drawings. I got excited again, dude. Like I had not seen these in almost 15 years, and I decided to digitalize them and start painting them in like Photoshop. I liked them. I was really excited. It was that same excited feeling like when someone likes your work. And so I wanted a place to share them. I had a personal like Instagram page, but I was too nervous to post on my personal account, right? So I made up this name. And the only thing I could come up with was high school creations. Like these things were from high school, and I created them then. And that's where the name came from. And then it led to diorama making. Actually, before that, it rolled into drawing and stuff like that, and then prop making, where I was making stuff like this. And then it just naturally, I started collecting again, and I was like taking photos, and I was like, oh well, I have a particular set of skills that make sense for diorama making, and I have tools. So I started doing that, and dude, that instantly like erupted some sort of creator inspiration to me, and I just started just creating just mad shit, dude. And that's where I got today. But that's the history of the name. Kind of long winded, but yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, and I feel you on the creating part, and it just kind of keeps going, and then you see other people working on stuff, and you want to try your hand at that, and you get more and more creative. So how long have you guys been doing dioramas? For me, it's been, I started back in February of 2019 was when I started making dioramas.
No, neither Nick or I are in high school. I know some people thought Nick was 16 and I was probably still in high school, but no.
I'll be 35 this year.
Yeah, I turned 36 this past year, so I'll be 37 this year. I'm getting old. So no, we're not in high school. Mike, you should do more toy hauls. Kevin, Mario, and Prime were great, but you keep pulling one after another. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that all the time. Oh, I'll be honest. A lot of this stuff, I'll buy stuff and not be able to open. So I didn't buy, what you saw on Thursday all in 1 week. It's just stuff that I had and I thought would be cool to open. I always thought it was because you were a high school janitor. That's cool too. You can I can still be a janitor. I kind of would like a Dickies overall outfit. I probably wouldn't wear anything underneath it either. Just be a Dickies overall outfit, and I would look at that guy from Moonshiners, just with overalls and nothing else on. Yeah, y'all some young mugs. I couldn't read that. I guess, but to be honest with you, when I think of age these days, this has nothing to do with dioramas or the stream. Like I have this mindset that everybody's the same age. So when I talk to somebody like Nick, you mentioned earlier, you got to go ask, they got to go ask their mom for the funds or whatever. You're like, you forget that people like there's this age discrepancy and there's this mindset change because when you talk to people just in text form, it doesn't come across that way.
Right. Yeah.
Especially in these COVID days, right? We're coming up almost a year that United States has been on this, weird lockdown. So it's a different change of pace.
J Fig says, "Yo, was your wife laughing?" That was my wife, actually. I can't believe you guys heard her laughing. That's funny. She was laughing at the comment somebody made about us being in high school.
Yeah, I'm old enough to buy cigarettes and beer if I wanted to. Me too, until they told you how old they are. Yeah, right. Later, guys. I guess he's going to find more figs in the Target stalls. All right. We're coming up on 3 hours, Nick. How you feeling?
What's the chat looking like? We 30 strong.
30 strong. 29 now. Oh, here we go. What's this? Mike will live out Goodwill Hunting instead of being a math genius. He's a tile magician. Yeah, sure. If I could look like Matt, what's his name? Matthew, Matt Damon.
Oh, Matt Damon.
Yeah, if I could look like Matt Damon, that's perfectly fine. Toy Chase. I turned 50 this year. OG for the Lower East Side and New York City. Collecting all these years, mainly out of Forbidden Planet. Is that I've heard a lot of that name. That's a toy and comic book shop in New York. Is that right? Forbidden Planet? I don't know. Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, I'm assuming. Dang. Choice Chase is my elder. Final boss. Drew Dogs. Well, the chat is still fire. It seems like people are still spitting out comments. Yeah, it's on Broadway. Oh, cool. Are they still open? Is there like, I know New York was shut down for a while. How's your area, Nick? Is it kind of shut down or,
I'm down here in Florida. They don't care. Everything is open and it's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, our governor just basically said in restaurants you don't have to wear a mask anymore. So it's slowly pulling back. I don't know. It may be too soon. I don't really know. But I still don't really go to restaurants or anything. All right. Figure report. For those, while he's commenting, he's got a few back to back. The figure report will be on in April, guys. So change up of some kind of artistic ability. He is actually going to come on and talk about, I hope, some acting, which would be a little different in the artistry. Still an art form, right? But a little different. So trying to open it up as we get further into the year to some newer or different art forms just from out of dioramas. And obviously he's in the toy collecting and dioramas too, and how that affects or relates to what he's doing in acting.
Do you do any toy photography? Like you try to hand out it?
Yeah, I try to. It's nothing like what you guys do or you do, but I try to wrap up like a build with a video and some toy photography. But here lately, I haven't really had the chance to. My shop is torn up, especially doing the stream. Like I've lost a quarter of my shop to keep the stream equipment up. I probably over elaborated the things I need for the stream, but I just haven't had the space or the time to do it, unfortunately. But that's what got me into the hobby, and that's, I think, the truly unfortunate part, because I love the figures, and the mindset behind the figures are to pose them and take pictures. I like, in this day and age, the figures are so great looking, like you can almost get away with them looking real, and that's what attracted me back into the the hobby and collecting. Unfortunately, I just don't have time to take pictures, and that kind of sucks.
Yeah, sometimes I feel torn because I know I have to make some dioramas. I got some commissions going on, but man, I want to take some photos. So yeah, sometimes I'm torn when it comes to time.
Yeah, Florida was like, the cold killed it. I don't know. Ella and Mike trying to be humble. About what, Jay? Imagine anime is where I met the amazing dude. Oh, okay. That's cool. Same here. That's how I try to wrap up projects. Yeah, I mean, especially now with COVID, like I'm sure it's the same for you. Like anytime a commission goes out, the only real way to share the how it's going to look with figures and what it actually looks like, so they can see it, is video and photography. So kind of locked into having to do that. Jay, with the photos, my photos aren't that great, and they're few and far between. I don't think I was making that up. I honestly don't get the opportunity to take photos. And you'd be surprised, like when I do a photo session, like I have like thousands of photos and maybe 5 are good. But what the hell? Oh, semen samples before you kill them. Shit. They can test semen samples for COVID. They'll make sure your kids are not going to have COVID. I don't know. Oh man, shots fired. Tuesday crew.
That Tuesday crew is wild.
Yeah, sometimes I'm just like, I don't know if you ever seen that Homer Simpson gif where he just like disappears into the bushes. That's me. I'm just like, I don't know what's happening. This is the only COVID test I want to take. Yeah, where they take semen samples from you. I guess that. Oh Lord, stab. All right. Well, Nick, I told my wife I wouldn't go hours, and here I go again going hours. So we're 2 hours and 45 minutes in. Chat is still strong, and I'm willing to go as long as you do. I need to drink.
Well, we can start wrapping it up, because
Okay.
mine keeps, she's giving me the eyes.
Good. Okay. I don't never know when people want to end. So we should. My wife's like, you should have a code word. Develop a code word every stream so people know, or at least we know when it's time to go. I need to start doing that, implementing that process. So that's cool. We'll start wrapping it up. Final questions for Nick, guys. We'll take 1 or 2, and then Nick, if you don't mind, just restate where they can find you and how to get in contact with you to buy those great diorama props. And then, guys, we'll sign out. And next week we actually have DioramaCreators on. Well, hold on a second. I've lied before, but I'm pretty sure the next week is the 13th, right? Let me drop us out real quick. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, so I validated that DioramaCreators will be on next week. Detour Customs, and there may be a couple other guests on. We may have more than just one guest on, but for sure, Detour is going to be on. You guys, that's another great community building channel that you can use, tagging, diorama creators, and they'll feature you on their channel as well. So make sure you're following those folks. They'll be on next week to talk dioramas. It's going to be another fun time, chopping it up. So make sure you're here for that. But again, final questions for Nick before we sign out and close out this Saturday's edition of Diorama Talking More. Code word to Grogu's. I'm never gonna live that down, am I? I wasn't paying attention.
Peace out, Billy Moon.
Billy, always appreciate you, dude. Thanks for hanging out. There are people we see every week in here: Billy, Jay, Star Marvel, Final Boss, Death Star Collectibles. Jay Hernandez is actually here quite often, so thank you, Jay. Adam Gomez, KitBashCustoms. I can't talk. Definitely repeat. Actually, KitBash will be on in May, the first week of May. He'll be on. That's gonna be exciting, guys. You see some awesome stuff he's putting out, and you're gonna get the chance to see him face to face. The Figure Report. Toy Chase, I think I already said your name once. Sorry. The Sunny Channel. Those folks are always here every week. Really appreciate you supporting these artists. Again, we'll take final questions before we wrap it up. Here's one from Jay.
I don't know, man. I have no idea where that came from. I mean, as a kid, I was eating. My mom threw a banana on the plate and was like, I don't know. It just became a thing. There was no plátanos, Jay. That's what it is. No plantains. So we just went with the banana.
There you go. Any particular legend figures you're hoping they'll release soon? You remember the little teaser that Dan Yoon dropped that April is going to be a big year, or a big month for our wallets. So that kind of ties into this question. Any big releases you're expecting?
I would love, as far as something new, like a character maybe we don't have. Nothing. Well, you know what? Forget about that. I would love a Daredevil or Black Panther on that super articulated Spider-Man body. That's what I really want.
Yeah, they've never done Daredevil right, and I think same thing for Black Panther, right? So I totally agree with that. That's awesome. I didn't even think about those. I've always just been like, an easy one is, for that body mold is obviously Black Suit Spider-Man, but those are two that I totally agree should be on there. Favorite fast food?
Favorite fast food? Steak and Shake.
Ooh, they closed ours down, but dude, I would totally agree with that.
I've literally been in the drive-thru at Steak and Shake watching ToyingAround's Unboxing Thursday.
Perfect. Yeah, I would say for me, another question is not for me, but I'm a huge Taco Bell fan. I don't care what you guys say. Freaking love Taco Bell. There was another question here from, I think, Jay, actually. Jay Figs, but I think I lost it.
I wanted to mention, when it comes to the Black Suit Spider-Man on that body, one thing that I'm thinking about that I don't like is when you swivel on the upper torso, it's gonna break the logo.
That's true. I mean, it already breaks the the pattern on the current Spidey, right? And people get all upset about that. I mean, I would agree. In photos, it looks terrible if you've got a weird angle.
I wonder,
So, yeah.
is there a figure that has it the opposite, where the swivel would be by the waist and
G.I.
then
Joe figures, right?
still have a crunch? Right. Yeah. So if they went with that method, I think that would be great. All the same features as the super articulated Spider-Man, but just go with the G.I. Joe torso instead. That's my opinion.
Damn,
But
we
see,
got. Yeah, I would totally agree.
but see, with Daredevil and Black Panther, you don't have to worry about it breaking up anything. Because as far as Daredevil, it's going to be straight on the chest and not the chest and lower torso.
Jay, you had a question, and I lost it. Jay Figs, you oh, here it is. Nope. Here it is. Would you rather do crates or brickwork?
Uh, the crates, the brickwork. After a while, listen, I get delirious. My eyes start killing me, and if I mess up, one line, I get so pissed off.
Here's Kit Bash with the question. Oh, sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. So he said, what Dio have you not gotten around to or been commissioned to make that you want to make?
Well, I answered that earlier. As far as like something I wanted to tackle was a rooftop that I haven't made, and then a commission that I need to do. Somebody sent me a picture of the if you are familiar with the Daredevil show on Netflix, there's that, his apartment scene. It's the wall with the two windows. They sent me that and asked me to make that, and I'm looking forward to making that. It's going to be challenging because those windows have like a rounded top. They're square on the bottom and then they get rounded off at the top. That's going to be pretty challenging, but I look forward to working on that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, it's definitely hard to cut that kind of stuff with the blade. Okay, there was a lot of Taco Bell love. And then Jay was talking about Yoon teasing on Twitter, our pockets need to be ready for. Damn, Mario left. Thanks, Mario. Mario's back though, and we're leaving. So
Yeah, if that guy comes back, we gotta go.
yeah, we're out. Later. I saw Nick building that Dio piece. How long did it take you to put it together? Which one? You know which one he's talking about, Nick?
No, I'm not sure. I'm messing around with this. This is the Professor Xavier body from the new X-Men wave.
Oh yeah.
But I put a hoodie on him and this Lightning Collection head. I forget who this is, but I want to get some pants and maybe some J's to put on his feet.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I like what Mario's doing with the Rude Boy thing he's got going on.
Yeah, dude, that Rude Boy. Yeah, it looks dope. I think is he using the V Toys body? Is that what it is? I don't know where he got this. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think he's using the B Toys because the B Toys is like a skin tone.
Oh, you're right.
And I noticed it's all like black underneath the clothing.
There you go. There's your J's. Oh, he's probably using the black suit Spider-Man bodies from Mezco. Maybe.
Yeah, that's basically what this that Professor Xavier is anyways, is the black suit Spider-Man body.
All right, cool. There's some more questions here. One was from KitBash. I know we're trying to get out of here, but we're trying to answer some of these last minute questions. My mouse isn't working. Basic tools besides X-Actos and box cutters you guys use.
This really important for your if you want to get that wood grain look. I don't know. I think this is called a wire brush. And again, from the Dollar Tree, it comes in a 3-pack. They have like a harder one, a softer one, and one in the middle. $1. This is important.
Yeah, and so I have an evolution of a tool. I don't have it here, but it started with a need to cut. Obviously, a lot of our dioramas are held together with magnets, and it started with a half-inch piece of copper pipe, 796. To call him out again, to use his words, cheeseburgered it, and actually found these leather punches. So they're actually already tapered at the end. They're 17 millimeters. But these are perfect for those magnets, those ceramic magnets in your diorama. Press in and then just cut it out using either like the pie method or plucking it out or cutting the side. But I think this is another basic tool any diorama maker is going to want to have. And this is a leather punch, 17 millimeter. I'm saying that right, I believe, Mario. But you can get a set of these for like $10 on Amazon. They're nicely weighted. Or you can get a piece of half-inch copper tubing from Lowe's or Home Depot. Same thing. But I think this is another basic tool that people should have, in their collection.
I think we mentioned 796, Mario too many times. So we sound like we got a man crush on him.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably do have a man crush on Mario. Every live I've ever been on with him has been over 5 hours. All right. Anyway, I think we're gonna. Oh, here's one more question. I'll answer this one from KitBash. Where do you guys draw inspiration from when going about making a diorama, and do you guys use other forms of customization to make certain effects and/or pieces? Nick, I'll let you take this one.
This goes back to, as far as inspirations, again, other creators, other dial makers, and like I mentioned, when I'm out and about, also watching cartoons, and I mean specifically comic related cartoons, watching DC animated films, watching old 90s animated cartoons. That's what inspires me.
Yeah, I would say, to back that up, I would say the animation from the 80s to 90s and where it's gone in those genres has really inspired me from a kid in all sorts of, fashions and artistically. Um, you know, I don't know if you guys remember, but like Ren and Stimpy, those close-up shots of like it was being gross and grotesque, but very detailed,
I remember
has
that.
stuck with me for so long. And I drew in high school a lot like that, so that was very inspirational. Very weird. I just thought about that. But I've always liked those dark humored cartoons, and as an adult, I still appreciate them. I'm a Rick and Morty fan. Love the way they're drawn, or they're probably digitally drawn now. But and then inspiration comes from real life for me here lately. We talked about this earlier. A lot of research. The other day, I finally got the idea to drop myself using Google Maps into a large city. I went to New York and San Francisco and just went down the streets taking screenshots of anything I thought was cool because I want to recreate those, in a diorama form. So inspirations draw from real life as well. So.
Oh, something that recently inspired me to make something actually was the PS4 Spider-Man game. I made damn, I forget what it's called. Oh, a scaffold. Yeah, I made one of those inspired from the game because they have a feature in the game where he actually uses that to drop it on the bad guys. So I made one of those and it came out really good. I got a lot of good feedback on Instagram for that.
Nice. Yeah, I would agree. I remember playing that game and just when I was, going through the little side side jobs, whatever they are, side quests. There you go.
Right.
I was noticing all the details they put in the infrastructure of that city, and I was like, oh crap. So I actually took some screenshots in that game as well. Was like,
I
I can
did as
use
well.
this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, we're at 12 o'clock, 3 hours deep. I know we both need to get off here. So I guess to close it out, I don't know if we said this earlier, but again, where can people follow you or find you, and how do they connect with you to pick up any of your sweet diorama props or accessories?
DM me, MarvelOusNick352 on Instagram. That's the only social media I have. I'm on Facebook under the same name, but I really don't use Facebook. I have a hard time with it. But Instagram, definitely DM me and I'll get back to you.
Cool. Okay, guys. Well, this is another episode of Diorama Talk on Saturday, and this week's, Marvelous Nick chopped it up with us. Great artist. Those crates are king, I was gonna say, but this is the crate king here. So make sure you give him a like and follow. Make sure you hit him up, man. Get some of those crates, man. He's doing phenomenal work. Support the artist. All right. Well, guys, we're going to call it out for this Saturday. Again, next week we have DioramaCreators on, Detour Customs. So we'll be back at it next Saturday at 9 Eastern. So until then, guys, you have a great week. And Nick, don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you after the show. So just
All right.
hang around.
Peace
But,
out, everybody.
Yeah, later, guys. And make sure you're following Nick over on Instagram. Until next week, you have a great week. Tuesday crew, I'll see you Tuesday and Friday. And
Tuesday
everybody
crew.
else, see you Saturday. Later, guys.